Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to some more Ironmon. How's everyone doing today? Just making sure all of our tech is up and running. Welcome in Treecoop, Marley, Yato, Jaden, Dzilla, Juice, welcome in everybody, and Sean, welcome. We're just getting started today. My voice is still getting warmed up, so just give me a moment to get a little bit set up there with my voice. It's early in the morning still here. Not really that early, but okay. Is that all looking? That's all looking good. How's everyone today? Hey, MT for real now. Hey, Goals, how you doing? Hey, Link and Ashvey and King Monkey. Voice is smooth? Well, good. Good. Feels a little bit raspy in the morning as it goes, but like molasses. King Monkey, that's very kind of you. Very, very kind. It's probably a little deeper than normal. It's usually how it goes in the morning. Okay, let me switch this to live chat, and then we got to get the vertical up and running here. Let's see. We need Annie here like ASAP. Absolutely. Annie will be popping in shortly, I'm sure. It's 5 p.m. in Manchester. Ooh, okay. That's actually a pretty good time across the pond then for a good old stream. I like that. Okay, we are connected on vertical. Lovely. That looks like it's all good to go. Cool. So this is Kaizo Ironmon in Pokemon FireRed version. This is the classic Ironmon rule set. Basically, we have to beat the entire game with this one Gyarados. If we die at any point, lose any battle, we have to restart the entire game. So far, Fall Screen's doing very well. I think we are officially top 3 now as far as all runners, because we had Good the Sableye that made it up until the training on Route 15, which we'll be doing shortly, before we lost to a random trainer. We also had something that lost to a Groudon in the fighting dojo, but we've already cleared that, the fighting dojo. And then Milotic made it to gym number 8, so that's gonna be the goal to beat, is can we get to Giovanni? If we can beat Giovanni, I'll be over the moon. Like, best run by far, which is awesome. And he's on another stream right now. No worries, Coles. Hey, Brad, how you doing? I love this feel emotes. Coles was asking, what kind of Mega Dodrio typing do you think is better? Electric flying, fighting flying, ground flying, electric fighting, or electric ground? I think ground flying could be kind of fun, because like the whole ostrich sticking its head in the ground thing could like come into play a little bit. I think that could be fun. Fighting flying would also be, I think, not a bad option either. Moxie, welcome in. Hopefully Geo doesn't have another broken Mewtwo. Absolutely. Let us hope. Okay. We have False Green here and Egg, our HM pal. This is our Gyarados. We have Flame Body, which has been kind of useful so far. Very balanced stats overall. Jump Kick, Bounce, Needle Arm, Icy Wind. I don't love Jump Kick. We still have it because it's our best physical move so far. We really want a Water move to replace Needle Arm probably at some point, but the only moves we have left to get are TMs from gym leaders. We don't have any more level up moves. I got nothing else to work with. Justice for Wojtek, absolutely. Coles, are you talking about Mega Raichu? Because I love that Raichu got 2 Megas. Hey, Jay, welcome in. How long is the stream going to go for? For several hours. We're just barely getting started, Jay. Welcome in. Okay. Let's not use another repel. I think we already got all these items. Just going to go around this way. I think we got all the items in the city here. So I think next up we have either Route 12, south of Lavender, or the bike route. I might start with the bike route to get some training. Let me just double check there's not any items over here by the Fly HM. Just because I want to be sure. Okay, yeah, nothing over here. My hidden items are marked on the overworld because of a patch, just the quality of life patch. Okay. So we can get through the Gyarados, the Snorlax here, and go onto the bike route for a little bit of training. We can go back and forth to the Pokemon Center at this point, heal as much as we need. We want as high a level as possible before we have to go against the gym battles. I believe that it would make sense to at least train on bike route before Erica. We could train even on several other routes before Erica. which might make some sense too, quite honestly. Let's go ahead and use the Pokeflute. We cannot beat this Snorlax or whatever it is. It's actually going to be random, so we don't actually know. Yeah, the Kalos ones too. I really like the Kalos ones. I really like Chestnut. That's his name, right? His Mega is awesome. That's a Suicune, by the way, instead of a Snorlax. Wild. We cannot fight wild Pokemon though, so we just let that one go. Okay. We do have 3 heals right now. That's not a ton, so we'd like to preserve those as much as possible. We're just gonna go one battle at a time. Grinding stream, my kind of scene. I love it, Moxie. Also want to settle the debate. Does Mega Raichu X or Y look more like Pikachu? X has the coloration of Pikachu, but the body type of more like Raichu. The Y has the body type of Pikachu, but the design aspects of like Gorochu even, which is super cool. He has a Gyarados, by the way, which has much worse moves than we do. I think we got to bounce. We can one-shot a Gyarados. Look at that. Very good. Okay. Gotta bounce again. We're just clearing strong Pokemon already. Very nice. Okay. Didn't even take a single point of damage. Let's go to the next one. Just not as baller. Why has Pikachu's ears? I could see that. I could see Pikachu's ear. I didn't really think about that. It does have Pikachu's ears. I really do like the little, like, just the detailing around the new antennas that it has, where it kind of almost has the horns of Gorochu, which I think is just kind of neat. I kind of wish they had gone a little bit harder into the Gorochu territory, but I think they did not want to. Sometimes I don't like to give credit to fan designs in that way to incorporate it into an actual, like, legit canon design, you know. Chestnut was definitely the best one of the 3. I loved Chestnuts. He's going to be my guy out of the 3 if I was to pick. I'm so bad with names because it's Greninja and then it's Delphox. Delphox was also a very good design. Greninja's fun, but I don't know, like, it's not my thing. I totally get what they're going for. It's like a Naruto style, like, Chakra Ninja vibe, which is cool. I think Chestnut's like my vibe. Just a big old boy. And I love that. Let's just go Needle Arm here. Oh, dang. Okay. We're going to bounce. This thing has good special defense. Much worse defense. I like it. Okay. Mantine. Let's just bounce. Bounce. There we go. I might go back and heal real quick before we continue. We got 3 trainers already down. Delphox Mega is nice. I think it's my second favorite. I'm kind of curious if they're going to give it a signature move based on the, like, extra flying brooms that are around it. Because, like, I feel like that's open to an interpretation. Why it does look more like a Alolan Raichu. You're absolutely correct. I love that Raichu's getting the love, though, because Raichu has not been great for a while. Like, it's okay, but I really wish that it could be better, and this... crash damage. I hate the crash damage. Alright, let's go back and heal. Controlling the bike is a little tricky. There we go. Crash damage on Jump Kick is going to be a problem, I think, at some point, and I'm not happy about that. Hey, Wyatt, welcome to the stream. I think it was trying to look like a jackalope. It kind of does, doesn't it? I'm a shiny hunt, a shiny female Chespin, because I like big women, says Yato. What's the line from Princess Bride? Sleep well and dream of big women. To Andre the Giant. Oh, Jay, I didn't even mention you're going to start your own live stream at 6. Best of luck on the live stream. I'm just going to go Icy Wind here. Super effective. It should be good enough. Bounce will probably be even more powerful. Whoa, hello. Double kick. Okay, 1 point of damage. Maybe I should just go, you know, all out in these matches because it really just doesn't matter. I can go back and heal. Love Disc. Needle Arm is perfect here. Goodbye, Love Disc. I felt like I had a lot of HP. Maybe it was just me. It just had the vibe of maybe it's all HP and that'd be really funny. Raichu has always been cool, but Light Ball makes it irrelevant most of the time. Yeah, Light Ball kind of just makes people prefer Pikachu. Also, Partner Pikachu is pretty good and also, like, kind of negates the need for Raichu, which is just sad because I think Raichu's a really good design. ZA getting Day on DLC is hella crummy, though. Yeah, I can't, I genuinely, like, I believe it, but at the same time, like, I am very disappointed that we're getting DLC announced before we even, like, get, what do we do here? Do we Needle Arm here? Okay, before we even get the actual game. Okay, yes, Silk Song is out. I actually have not played Hollow Knight or Silk Song. I think I would like them. I just have not sat down to do it. Derek, I don't prefer to get political on the channel. I was not a fan of him, but it's always a shame when somebody actually, you know, dies in a terrible, horrific way. That being said, like, I'm not going to terribly dive into it here. It's a Pokemon stream, not really the place for super deep commentary there. They said they won't announce any new megas until the game is out. Is that the last that we get then? Is the Raichu? We don't get the starter megas? That's kind of a shame. Right. First guy on the way down the route. Beedrill. Let's go ahead and bounce. Bounce. Let's bounce again. Hey, Rain. Sure, I'll hop on. I've only been up 21 hours. Welcome to the stream. The starters got megas. I was very happy to see Chestnut's mega. I think it's very solid. You just keep on bouncing. Bounce. I think we could probably get to like 65 pretty quickly here on the bike route. That might be good enough for Erica's gym. I'm not really sure. Because we could get a TM sooner if we just fight her gym earlier. There's a lot of trainers in there, which is the concern. There's a lot of trainers. And we don't have a ton of PP with bounce. So we're going to have to be relying mostly on our other moves. So we want to be as strong as possible. Wasn't there a... Where did the item end up? Because I think there was an item in the grass that got moved. I'm not trying to make sure I get all of the items we can. Mach Punch, how rude. Do. Hey, Ian, welcome in. MT, keep it up. Mally, thank you, Mally. Let's see. Nintendo Direct is diabolical for introducing the DLC before even a demo of the game. Absolutely. That's kind of a wild move. That's a give me your money move, and I am not a fan. I think this had worse defense than special in this one. Yep, okay. Cool. So Mega Raichus look like they have tail tumors. So they didn't even say it was day one in the direct. No, they didn't say anything. They gave us no information in the direct, I don't think. Which is definitely a little shady. Alright, am I still good to take this battle? Probably not, actually. Let's go back and heal. I only have 2 more bounce. I want to make sure I'm good to go on that before we try any battles that are any riskier than they need to be, right? We do not want to take additional risk if it's not necessary. Tell Draconic to come to the full screen chat. Absolutely, Rain. We have both the chats open. Oh, I didn't even put the message. Hold up. I did not put the message in the vertical chat about the other stream. But yeah, if any of you in the vertical stream want to see the full screen One, it's also on the channel page. I could probably put a link to it in the... No, but you can also go to the channel page, I'll say. I'm also streaming in full screen format for those on TV and PC if it's a little bit nicer to watch. Here on YouTube. Check out the channel page to switch streams, specifically the streaming tab. Should show both of them. Thanks for watching. And then put a little emote. Let's go Lapras. Lapras emote. Ryan was saying the only mega they didn't love was Greninja's. I could see it didn't change as much. It kind of the thing. Oh, Brad, thank you for the 10 gifted, by the way. That's incredible. Thank you, thank you. And Rain is now in the horizontal chat. Yeah, Greninja didn't change. Probably changed the least, like physically, just getting bigger ninja stars and stuff, which is cool, very cool. But I could see why people maybe wanted something different. I do want to see the megas for the actual starters of ZA, but maybe they're gonna save that until the last possible second. Brad is the GOAT, donating like crazy all the time. Thank you, Brad. That's very, very kind. Let's get into the next battle. Let me actually pin that. I didn't pin the thing. The message in vertical. Hey, Max. Silphco soon or Gym just joined, so I don't know. Probably Gym first. Silphco is usually something that is best for as late as possible, probably before Giovanni. We might do Sylph, like very late into the game. Accuracy, kind of nice. Kind of nice. Okay. We're still good here. We have plenty of PP. Let's go. I really want ZA, but I want to get the Switch 2 first. Yeah, it's going to be... I feel like this ZA is also going to be like a pretty expensive game. I bet this is going to be another $80, $90 game for Nintendo with how they're going, which is crazy. AMT, do you think this is the one King Monkey was asking? That is... hopefully this is hopefully correct. Hopefully this is the one. I have a hard time fully committing because whenever I get my hopes up, they get crushed in Ironmon. It survived on one. Oh, and then it dies to burn. Level 65 though. Needle King. Icy Wind. Ooh. Crab Hammer. I want that Crab Hammer. That would be awesome. That'd be a great move for us. It's not terribly accurate, but it's very strong. Oh, yeah. This is one where we don't really have a good matchup for Metagross, specifically. Ooh, Flame Body. And down to the burn damage. Nice. Okay. I will go back and heal. Hey, Dariel, thank you so much for subscribing. That's what saying I'm not buying it. Nope, sorry. I don't even think of that part but why pay $100 for a full game? Yeah, I'd be not surprised if it's more than $100 for DLC and the base game, because I could see base game going $80 with Nintendo's trend, and then DLC being like $30, $40 even, which is crazy. Nintendo is being absolutely diabolical right now, says Cad. I heard they are trademarking summoning characters. Yes, they are doing a patent on summoning battling characters, which is absolutely insane and is a mechanic that's in so many games. I don't even know how they'd even try to fight that. It's absolutely absurd. Oh, there's an item. Never melt ice. Can't use it. Is there any other items in here? I think it was only the one, right? Yeah, just this one, which was an X accuracy. Okay. Want to make sure you get all the items. They're very important. Ooh. Super potion. There we go. Another heal. Fantastic. Pokopia is uncanny, says Cat as well. Yeah, Veggie and I were talking about that just yesterday. We don't know how to feel about Pokopia, because it's like cool that... Ooh, Dragon Dance. Dragon Dancing Celebi. That could be a huge problem. Luckily, I think we KO it. Yeah, with bounce. Yeah, we just don't have a good counter for fire types. Let's see. We can catch up with chat here. You guys are talkative today. It's awesome. Hey, new racer, welcome in. I love that people are chatting. How do you have 16 people watching but only 6 likes? Very good point. Like the stream, please. It helps other people see we are live. It really does mean the world as well. Thank you to everybody that has liked. If you like, more people join us, and then we have an even better time. Okay. I might just try to bounce. Except I miss. Thrash is doing no damage, though, so I can just Icy Wind now. Pokopia Ditto gives me Uncanny Valley, says Cad, as well. I can totally see that. Me and Veggie were talking about it because I didn't know how to feel about it, and she didn't either. About, like, is it a good thing that it's kind of like, what do you call it? Animal Crossing? Because we both did love playing Animal Crossing. Hello, Zapdos. Please go away, Zapdos. Okay, cool. But yeah, like, we both like Animal Crossing, but like it's kind of been done, so I don't really quite understand why Pokopia is like what they're doing there. Like that's the new thing. Maybe there's some cool like fun addition to the game that we haven't seen yet that makes it very different. Celebi and Tall Grass. No, some trainers randomly had a Celebi. I could fly, so it might actually be worth it to Big Pearl. Might be worth it to just go all the way to Fuchsia, and then we can fly back because this will unlock a new destination. Okay. Let's see. Colton was asking how is Veggie. She's doing really good. She's just sleeping right now. Trying to get that energy back. It can fly, right? Let's go, Egg. Fly me back to Celadon. It's easier to go down the bike route this way. We might get actually level 66. It's pretty good. I'll need to look up the Safari Zone rules because it's been a while since we've gone to Safari Zone. I know there's some sort of rules about if you can get certain items or something in Safari Zone, or like if you can only do it once or something like that. I have to double check. Mega Meganium, what Rain was saying in the vertical chat, by the way. I love Mega Meganium. Mega. Celebi and Zapdos. Oh, we've seen a lot of different legends. You get a lot of legends in Ironmon. I am a little scared, but I really do want to try the National Dex in Emerald at some point, because National Dex Ironmon gives you a ton of new mythicals, legends, and stuff to encounter, and it can be really scary. I know that people have beat this one. I actually have not seen a stream yet or a video of somebody actually beating the... Oh, wow, we just knocked out the Blizzy. Beating the National Dex version of this. Because it seems a lot harder, because you have to get luckier. No, New Racer, you didn't tell me what's going on today. I love that Rain is going off about the Mr. Krabs level of greed. Hey, Nick, welcome in, by the way. Welcome. Is ZA going to be compatible with the regular Switch? Ryan was asking. I kind of doubt it. Maybe they're going to try to make it backwards compatible, but it seems like a bad idea because, I mean, the Switch hardware is just so outclassed at this point. Jump kick should be fine. Electabuzz. Okay, Needle Arm. That's not very good. Okay. Jump kick. Better. Jump kick. Okay, get out of here, Electabuzz. We do not want to mess with electric moves. Level 66. Okay. We're mostly full health. We've got 4 uses of bounce left. We actually already fought this guy. So I think we're kind of done with the bike route. That's a surprise. All right, is there any other items? Nope. Okay, so we're done with the bike route. I'll heal real quick over here. We can fight these couple of trainers in that little grass patch west of Vermilion here. Not Vermilion, Fuchsia. Vermilion is usually where I talk about training. Let's fight these guys one at a time. SpongeBob memes is how we take down the oligarchy. Coles was saying, did I tell you about the Mega Venomoth I made? I don't think you did. I'd love to hear about Mega Venomoth. I'd be down for a Mega Venomoth. Just looked at a flipped car? Says Nick. Like on the highway, like I got rolled over? That's wild. Hopefully everyone's okay. I usually run Safari as many times as I need for items, but I've never really checked the rules, says Max. Yeah, Flame Body is great, Jaden. This might be the... I mean, it's going really well. I really hope it's the run. Icy Wind, the Pidgeot. And that goes down. Cool. Easy enough. Full health still. Still enough uses of bounce. Let's fight this guy. Hypno. Don't love that. Get out of here, Hypno. Bonk. And goodbye. Stantler. All right, jump kick. We're somehow jumping and kicking with the Gyarados. Ladle. Needle Arm. Nice. If we're one-shotting everything, we're in a good place. Sunlight is Stronk. Bounce. That's actually really bad for Ariados, because I don't think it gets Solar Beam, and I think that just makes fire attacks better against Ariados. Kind of sad. I think we are good to fight this last guy, because he only has 1 Pokemon. Steelix. Okay, that's a pretty decent 1 Pokemon. Jump kick? Okay, he's a beefy lad. A beefy boy. Let's just Needle Arm. That should KO there. Okay, New Racer was giving us an update here. So last Wednesday, I went to Sugar River Raceway, and I was talking to people waiting until it was my turn to get the rental cars. And the guy I was talking to, I said to him, I wish I had a car like you do. And he told me that he would give me a cart to race today for a ride that you bring in. And if I do good, I will have a full ride next year. That's awesome. Fantastic news, Colton. That's amazing. Incredible stuff. I'm sure you'll do amazing. Best of luck. That's awesome stuff. I love getting the updates on the racing journey. For Mega Venomoth, Coles was saying it's still poison bug type, but it was genetically made to tank a Mega Alakazam Psychic, which it achieved without filter. It has 160 special defense and 150 special attack. That seems a little busted, Coles. I like it kind of being a special defense wall, though. That could be a really cool feature for a Mega Venomoth. Let's fight these guys while we're here. Imagine Gyarados has tiny little legs under its scales and enabling it to jump and kick. Just little tiny little legs. That would be really hilarious, actually. I think you can't get your hopes up until after Giovanni. Absolutely. Ah, we are sleeping. We're sleeping. Scratch. Okay. Scratch. And there he goes. He got us to sleep. He didn't have anything to follow that up. Bounce. Roll out. Bounce. Boink. There we go. Get boinked, Victory Bell. I'm going to go back and heal. And then we fight that other guy. And then we can figure out the Safari Zone rules. We can do that. And then it might be a good chance to go to Erica. try to get a new TM before we continue training, because we could just keep training for a while. I know that we're already like significantly over leveled for Erica, where we're going to be one-shotting everything pretty much anyway. That's crazy that we're missing so many bounces now. New Racer says, also there will be cameras and a lot of people there today, and I might be on TV today. Well, if you do get on TV, try to get a clip of it, because I would love to see it. It'd be cool for your YouTube as well. Which, if you guys have not checked out New Racer, they have a channel dedicated to the racing scene, which is awesome. Oh! That was Volt Tackle from Ampharos, by the way, but did nothing. That's crazy. I can't believe that did so little. I can't believe that did so little. That was a little spooky, but we're all good. Not stay over leveled, otherwise likely rip restart. Yeah, we're definitely really over leveled. I want the chance for a new move though. I don't know. Because we're so over leveled that I think Erica will be a breeze already. And a new move might be a nice addition. Ooh, there's an item over here. Give me item. Bonking into every single wall. Going 50 miles per hour in a go-kart is nice. I'm sure that must feel amazing. A nugget. Yay. We can't really use that. Let's just cut the tree. Let's actually go sell some stuff in this mart. Let's clean up our inventory. Okay. What can we use? We got 2 awakenings, actually. A full heal, repel, ether, rare candy, dire hit. Oh, we got 3 rare candies. I forgot. Heal powder, fluffy tail, paralyze heal, X attack, full restore, Pokédoll. All of this stuff we can use so far. Energy root. Dragon scale we cannot use because held items are banned. So let's get rid of that. Thunderstone doesn't help us. Quick claw we can't use. Silk scarf we can't use. Oh, and we have an iron. And a carbos. Can we use either of those? If not, I'll sell them, but... No. No, I think that was why they're still there. So let's sell them since I can't use them. Firestone is no use to us. Blue flute, red flute, white flute, those are all banned. Stardust is money. X accuracy is good. Never melt ice is banned. Super potion is good. Big pearl, sell. Lava cookie, good. Nugget, sell. We can have so many repels. Max repel. Not go. Thank you for subscribing. We can literally get 99 max repels. Well, that's awesome. We have so much money. We have infinite repels now. Okay. Just double check there's no other items like in this city, right? Not seeing anything. I want to make sure I don't miss any items to pick up. All right, what's the rules with... I'm going to double check the Safari Zone rules. Let's see. Ironmon.gg has the rule set. I will say your low speed stat may be your downfall. That was what I was worried about too. The low speed stat's not my favorite. Lavender Down still scary. We actually finished Lavender. It wasn't too bad for this one. Pokeballs for stalling. I have actually, I think, a lot of Pokeballs, but I can get some more. Might as well at this point because we have maxed our repels basically. Okay, let me just do a quick Control F, Safari Zone. Is there no rules about the Safari Zone? Is there no rules? There's nothing specific in the FireRed Leaf Green specific rule set. Just making sure. I want to make sure I am. I don't see anything for... I think we're allowed to run the Safari Zone as many times as we want. It seems, right? Moveset leaves something to be desired too. When levels catch up, it'll be tough unless you get good TM. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to get tough real quick at the end of the game. Yes, everyone, please do hit the like button. There are 147 viewers on Vertical. You guys are amazing. Please do like the stream. Flame Body Gyarados, we cooking? Indeed we are. Flame Body kind of may make up for your lower speed stat. Yeah, hopefully. I think, as far as I can tell, we can just keep going over and over to this Safari Zone. If anybody finds anything to the contrary, please let me know. But I think that's going to be the goal here. We're going to just go ahead and run this a few times to get all of the items. It seems to make the most sense. All right, let me in. We'll just go ahead and use some repels. Try to use up these repels because we already have max repels. Okay, make sure we check every little corner, nook and cranny of this Safari Zone. Just burn through our repels. Why not? We have all the max ones. Burn, heal. Persian Berry. Red Flute, can't use it. I don't think there's any items in here, like in these, right? All right, check every little place. Surf is going to open up so much more training too, absolutely. I can come back for a couple of items once we have Surf as well, right there, that I cannot get to. Actually, I can go here, right? And around here, and this gives me another... Oop. Did not use a repel. Quick Claw, dang it. I wish I could use those. Oh, no worries, New Racer. Have a wonderful day. If you gotta go, that's totally fine. I know you are busy. You're all good. Okay. Hey, yo, Dazed, welcome in. Why do you skip the golden ball in the grass? So the gold ones are TMs. I'm not allowed to use any TMs except for the gym leader ones. So I can't actually use those at all. I gotta leave that one there. It's not allowed. Okay. Is there an item over here? Yes, there is. Firestone, not terribly useful. I don't think there was an item up here. Nope, there's one over there. But I think it has to be Thunderstone and Firestone. That's wild. I don't think there's anything in here for us, but... Eh. Yeah. Nothing in here. Cool. Where does this go? Oh, okay, over here. I never really go over here. Nothing. Until we get Surf, we can't get those. Are we going to run out of steps before? Yep. Okay. Let me go get the rest of them. I'm almost there. Almost done. Barracudas are cool. Talking about Barrascuda. That's a good fish design, honestly. There's a lot of random fish in Pokemon, but that's, I feel like, a pretty solid one. There's some that are just literally fish. How's it been? Any runners yet? Well, this is definitely our runner, this Gyarados. I'm very impressed we've made it this far. I think we'll need some serious luck toward the end of the game, but that's kind of how Ironmon goes. That's another TM. We can't use that. Max Elixir. That's really nice. And then Gold Teeth. I didn't really need a repel, but whatever. Revive, can't use it. And there we go. We got Surf. We cannot use that, unfortunately, for Gyarados. HM moves are not allowed in battle. I can double check the rules, but that's 100% in there. Ironmon died. GG. HM. No HM moves in battle. That's even just the ultimate set. Not even just Kaizo, but... So no Surf for Gyarados, which is a bummer. Big bummer. I don't think there's anything else for us to get in here, but just checking everything before we run out of steps this time. Yep, I think we're done. Let's just go ahead and retire. We got to come back with once we can actually use Surf. But for now, that is it. Okay. All right, so we have a bunch of training still, if we want to do that. Seems to make some sense to do at least some of it. The farther we get from the Poké Center, though, the more risky it does get. MT, also, can I DM you something that will help later with later ROM hacks? I prefer to put that in the Discord channels publicly, Coles, if that's cool with you. Fingers crossed for Erica to drop like Earthquake or something. That would be awesome. Oh yeah, I already cleared these guys. These are all done. Let me go get Snorlax out the way. Is this also Suicune then? Or is this just a different randomized Pokemon? No, it's different. Hey, Pinsir. That's a weird Snorlax. Okay. Hello, random dude. Fight me. Okay, we actually have a couple of neutral options here, but no fire moves. Sandstorm is kind of rude. All right, we got him. Fortress down. And then Arcanine, we got to bounce again. Bounce. Tickle. How rude. I do not want to be tickled. Bounce. We're going to be doing a lot of back and forth probably for this training, because we just want to maintain high HP the entire time. Always fight the Snorlaxes when I was not supposed to. Oops. I don't think you're supposed to, because you're not supposed to fight any wild encounters. At least for Kaizo. I don't think that's the case with every version of Ironmon, but definitely for Kaizo it is. Okay. Let's get all the way back down there. Fight another trainer. Let's fight this guy so we can get another item. We have 4 heals, which is like not terrible at all. We are in a decent place for Erica. We definitely need more for Elite Four, but there's only so much we can do about that. See invite to the Hexmaniac Advanced server, though. Oh, I think I'm good without it, because I'll look it up if I need it, but I think I actually might already be in this Discord server. 'Cause I've done a lot of separate research about it, but no, I think I'm already in that server actually, Coles. I just have not contributed to it at all. All right, Jolteon. Jump kick, I think. Yeah, jump kick works. Politoed, Needle Arm. Ah, rough skin. How dare. How dare. Let's get another item. Let's use a repel. We're finally almost out of repels. Rostberry, okay. Usable. Fight one more battle, then we can go back. Moltres, hello. Harden? Okay, that could be actually an issue. Okay, I see. Okay, let's just Icy Wind then. 2 Hardens already. That's crazy. That does not do very much. Bounce still might KO from here with 2 Hardens. I don't know. Yeah, it does. Oh, crit. Nice. Very nice. Bounce. Boink. Ah! Static. That's rude. Outrage. It's not very strong, but that's actually a pretty powerful move from a Mightyena. Kaizo Ironmon rewards blind luck. Absolutely it does. It's very luck based. I mean, there is some element of like, you also cannot screw up If you pull a wrong move in Kaizo, you're gonna pay. Take all the item, use it in the gym. Is that what you're saying, Ruffy? Absolutely. We need all the items we can for the gyms. All right, we can clear a few more trainers, and then it's gonna be quicker to go the opposite direction, I think, from Fuchsia to get to the trainers we need to fight. So now we're through to this guy. Genghis Khan. Jump kick. Endure. You braced yourself. And that was a crit too. And goodbye, Genghis Khan. Altaria. Icy Wind. I mean, we can definitely, I think, get level 70-ish. Excuse you. Not run. Switchback. Light screen. Okay, that's fine because Icy Wind was still KO here. You're trying to share your experience with Egg? Egg's taking all my experience. Oh, take off the item, use it in the gym. We have a few different items we can use. So I'm not too worried about that. I mean, we are dealing with like a lot of trainers, so if I run into a huge issue, I'm going to be very unhappy. We have a ton of berries, though. Mr. Mime. Needle Arm? Yeah, okay, that works. Unknown. Needle Arm? It's kind of our go-to. It's not that strong, but it's decent. Regirock. Definitely Needle Arm, I think. Here. Yeah, there we go. 68. Getting stronger. And Glalie, we can jump kick. Ah, the static again. Because what's the next? The next trainers are right there. All right, so we're going to actually fly to Fuchsia. It's going to be quicker to go from Fuchsia the other direction now. Which gen is your fave? Mine is third, says Daniel. That's a good question. I like a lot of gens for different reasons. And I was gonna say my favorite modern gen is probably 8 because of Arceus, but I don't Legends Arceus, but I don't know if that even counts really, because then Sword and Shield were like fine. I was not opposed to them. I thought they were perfectly good for what they were. I know a lot of people didn't love them, but I had a pretty good time. Spite is extremely rude. I'll just Needle Arm you just to do 1 damage. I know that might be some people really didn't care for Sword and Shield. I thought they were fine because I thought the Gigantamax was fun. I had a good time playing it. Like, obviously not the most insanely incredible storyline or like I think the visuals were okay for what we expected on the Switch. If I'm remembering right, that one was somewhat okay. I'm out of bounce for Celebi. That's actually not great. Oh, we can also just KO with that. Cool. But as far as like my favorite gens, I don't know, Gen 2 really like spoke to me as a kid. Like, I thought it was an amazing follow-up to Pokemon Yellow that I played so many times. I love Kanto, and I loved the callbacks and like being able to play a different generation that felt like it was connected to the previous one. Emerald is obviously an incredibly fun and like immersive game, like compared to the previous two, where there's a lot of adventuring and fighting the enemy teams, and like there's so much storyline that was missing from Gen 1. Ray, you're probably not wrong. I mean, I mostly just was a nerd, so. Mental Herb really not that valuable, might as well have it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, hello. Entei. Bounce. Ooh, good crit. Very nice. And Caesar, might as well just bounce again. Just keep bouncing. Bounce. That probably means we need to go back. Yeah, let's go back. Just in case. Always want to be extra careful. Coles was saying, MT, I got a feeling Mega Delphox will get Levitate as its ability. That would be very sick for a fire type. You're 25 levels higher than your trainer Pokemon and you're healing. This is boring. Well, if you know Ironmon, anything can go wrong at any moment. And the fact that it took 1,541 attempts to get here, I am for sure being careful. I ain't messing around with taking any risks. I'm new here. Are the rules that you only use moves Pokemon learn through level up? Yes, that and the TMs that gym leaders give. Nothing else. Oop, hello. We got bounce. It has detect on a Shedinja. That's actually so rude. Luckily, it doesn't really get to use it, but yeah, if I'm full health and I have enough moves, I'll always go to the next battle. But if I have any concerns, like if I've lost some health, if I'm going to be going in without the moves I need, because without like bounce, we can't knock out a Shedinja. We just lose. So I have to be careful. Sharpedo, jump kick. Although Needle Arm might have been smarter. That's fine. Works. And Choco. Choco, yeah. Boink. Boink. Goodbye, Choco. 69. Very nice. Like where I might run out of bounce in the next one, I'm just going to fly back. Just take the precautions. Hey, Yuki Bay, welcome in. The number of times I've lost because of not healing, like 4, which isn't much, but it still hurts. Exactly. Exactly. Like if you run out of the one move you need all of a sudden, it's terrible. It's a bad time. Hey, Alex, welcome in. We are at the best level right now. Let's go. We're unstoppable at this point. MT, have you watched Ed, Ed, and Eddie? I watched it on its original run on Cartoon Network. Absolutely. Although my mom hated it because she thought it was so stupid. She'd always complain if I tried to put it on. She'd be like, why don't you watch something better? And I'm like, this is great. What are you talking about? Skarmory is hands down my favorite Gen 2 Mon, says Rain. That's a good pick. A lot of people don't realize it's Gen 2 because it's like almost never seen and not really available for most of the game in Johto. So like it doesn't feel like a Gen 2 Mon. Hey, Yuki Bay, thank you for subscribing. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. All right, now the Kangaskhan, jump kick. And Amistar, Needle Arm. Getting lots of good training. We might be level 70 for Erica, which is perfect. We do need a few more rare candies if I was to be greedy. Reflect, I don't think matters because I think we still KO. Awesome. When you don't heal is when you run into the most random legendaries that resist your moves with the lowest PP, right? Everything starts going wrong if you don't heal. That's just how it goes. Meal Tank, jump kick. How much I would love like Earthquake instead of jump kick, something else, because like it just scares. Every time I use jump kick, I get a little nervous because that crash damage is insane. And for longer battles, not ideal whatsoever. I'll try an Icy Wind here. I don't remember if Blossom goes down to special attacks. It does not. Try attack, please do not status. Okay. I like Icy Wind's a little bit more accurate, and it's a one-turn move, but it does not always KO. Butterfree, we have a better chance at KOing. Lower stat total. Yeah, okay. Because how far? Okay, so we actually all the way through Route 15 except for the ones up in that little ledge. So let's go fly back and then clear that ledge above Route 15. And 15 will be done. We'll only have 2 more routes of trainers that we even have access to yet. Because I think besides that, we've literally done every single trainer battle that is available to us. Because once we get Surf, we'll have a lot more training we can do. But for now, until we beat Koga, that's kind of it, I do believe. Koga's gym is also going to be a longer one. Erica and Koga have a lot of trainers in their gym. Let's see. Needle Arm. Boom. Swellow. Icy Wind. Boom. Get out of here. I think I'll just barely get 70. Oh, it's a double battle. I like to skip the double battles because I just don't like taking my HM pal into the battle just to soak up all that experience that we want for us. We don't get any more level up moves, Alex. We've used them all. So this is our set unless we get a good TM from Erica. Yeah, it's a TM, so we can't use it. What's up, Jolly? Welcome in. It's another double battle. I'd like to avoid those. They're just not really worth... There's only a few of them. They're just such a pain. They won't... I mean, the like handful of double battles, because you're also sharing experience on top of everything, it's not going to make a big difference in the end. And it just reduces issues. And time for our HM pal in battle. And the Elite Four was really buffed for this. Yeah, the Elite Four is 50% leveled up as well, which just means they're insanely high level. I think that the champ battle is like 92, something like that. Rude. Dodging my bounce. Just to do a tiny bit of damage. Oh my gosh, 2 misses. We got the flame body. Come on. Bounce. There we go, bounce. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even go down? Should I be using Needle Arm on Gardevoir? I think I might actually should be doing that. Jump Kick KO'd the Cloyster, I remember that. Cool. I'll go back and heal. Playing it real safe, but... This is where we lost the Sableye on this route. On Route 14. This is where we lost our Sableye, so I do not want that to happen again. I gotta make that light Gyarados and bounce for like an hour, but you better not lose one gone. Good luck. Thank you, Max. We'll see you back in a bit. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Gotta get some levels. Electabuzz is rude. I think Jump Kick was the thing that worked best on Electabuzz. Okay, I don't love that. Crash damage, not good. Okay, KO'd it. Exploud. Jump Kick. Okay, there we go. Exploud again. Jump Kick again. I like that we have a lot of uses of Jump Kick, but man, I do not love Crash. Is there an item up here? There is. Let's just use a Repel, because I can. A white herb, that is useful. Okay. After the crash damage, I gotta go heal again. Is that your lunch, Rain? Nuggies Mac with a brownie? Very nice. Got one battle over here. And then we can go up the other side and head toward Route 13. Okay, Ampharos, yeah, not great for us. So it's going to go Volt Tackle again. Oh, we KO with a Jump Kick. Very good. Very, very good. It does have Thunder as well. I think we also just didn't take much from Volbeat's Thunder. Probably because its stats are pretty bad. Blaziken, bounce. Ah! Bounce, come on, be more accurate, please. Please. Coles was saying, since the DLC for ZA doesn't have leaks, I can inject the copium straight into my veins for Mega Magnezone and Serena. Mega Magnezone, I feel like, is pretty unlikely, sadly, Coles. I would be very surprised to see that. Can you say fudge? Absolutely, Todd. I don't think Roselia went down to an icy wind last time, so I think we should bounce. Bounce. Just get rid of that thing. Hey, level 71. Nice. I didn't know if that would give us the level or not. All right, I'm going to go back and heal once again, being very careful. Very carefully moving through. I think we have like 2 more trainers. And then we're on Route 13, which is the last place we can train. And then we have to fight Erica's gym. And then pretty much Koga's straight after. So there's not much I don't think we get access to until we beat Koga. We don't want to go to Sylph until we probably have to. Maybe after like... Maybe after Blaine's gym? Before Giovanni? I could also do it after Giovanni's gym, but... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's better there. Because it gives us more experience, and we will be over-leveled pretty significantly. But that's a long, like, journey, because I'm not allowed to... Oh, smoke screen. Need alarm, then. I'm not going to jump kick anymore. Okay. Still doing good. I love chocolate fudge, though. Chocolate fudge is good stuff. Need alarm. The Quagsire. Goodbye, buddy. You're so cute, but you gotta go. Jump kick. And Poliwrath. Need alarm's probably fine here. Oh, no, not quite. Need alarm again. Okay, that gets us to Route 13. There's not an item here. Not an item there. Okay. Gonna go back again. Just being really careful. We have one more route. Oop, oop, oop. If I can tap just once, my goodness. I'm so bad at just going one square over it. Hey, Kaylee, welcome in. I'm glad you're so excited. On speed up, I have a hard time just moving one square. I have the worst, like, button mash, just fat fingers. Okay. Rain was also saying Mega Sandy Shocks, which would be kind of wild. Empty fun fact, Moody is such a broken ability, it makes Bidoof into a usable Uber's Mons. That's wild. Kaylee said popcorn for you, Todd, and I did too. Bounce on the Arcanine. The levels are actually going down as we move, because we're going backwards now. We're going, like, kind of against the way we're supposed to. Bounce just for fun on Breloom, because this will just overkill like crazy. And I see Wind the Jump Bluff. Okay. Can we get 72 here before Erica? Maybe. Maybe. Levels are going to be very slow at this point, so we need all we can get. Muck. Oh, we don't really have much that's good against poison types. Let's go Icy. Icy Wind. Good thing, because he has Iron Defense. Icy Wind is going to be better here than Bounce. Sharpen as well. He's just setting up like crazy. I do have a TM for Sharpen that I can use. But since our only attack is High Jump Kick, that's physical, well, and Bounce, I guess. It hasn't been worth it to give up a full move slot for setup with Sharpen. Could help Sweep for Elite Four, but we may just need better moves than... If we get Earthquake in place of Jump Kick plus Bounce, I feel like it might be worth it to switch a move for Sharpen, because, like, those are going to be pretty reliable. But I don't know if I want to give up Icy Wind, because it covers our dragon types that we may see. Let's just go Needle Arm on Jinx. Withdraw, okay. High roll Needle Arm? Nope. Flying type. Well, you know what? I'll just Needle Arm you again anyway because you've got 1 HP. Can you sing Popcorn? Probably not. I don't know if I would, what I would even sing that to. Despite my doop doop dooping all over the place when I'm just singing along to the Pokemon music, I'm not a trained singer of any kind. Okay, crash damage. Hate that. I hate the crash damage. Espeon. The best thing is probably bounce here. Although it doesn't have anything super strong against us. Quillfish, I think, will also bounce here. Oh! That doesn't work very well for us, does it? Needle Arm, then? Heat Wave. Okay, in the sun. And Needle Arm. Get out of here, Quillfish. Stream lagging like internet from communist East Germany. Wait, really? I don't have any drop frames. Must be a weird YouTube thing. Just joined. What kind of mod FireRed is this? This is FireRed Kaizo Ironmon, which is a super difficult Nuzlocke style of game where I only have one Pokemon, but it's still permadeath. So if I lose this one Gyarados, it's just over. And we have to restart the game from the beginning. Everything's also randomized and leveled up 50%. So everything's, instead of level 10, it would be level 15, basically. And so on and so forth for all of the encounters in the game. So it's extra difficult, extra strong, extra scary. And you can't even buy healing items, which is very rude. Bounce this Alakazam. Bounce. Huntail, Needle Arm. And 72. There we go. Crawdont. I think Jump Kick was the move here. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're still good on coverage. We got this guy out of the way. Let's fight this guy. There's 4 Pokemon. Okay. Jump Kick. The Zangoose. Gyarados has this cool thing where she'll crash herself. Oh, welcome in, Annie, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Have you played Emerald or Plat Ironmon? I have not. This is where we're starting with the challenge. This is like the most original that, as far as I've seen. One of the like classic ways to play Ironmon. I do want to play Emerald Ironmon, but I think I might do it as a National Dex Emerald, which I think would be super cool, or something along those lines. If we do beat this, which is hopefully maybe this run. So far so good. And thank you for being a member, Shiny Pokehunts. Got the Charmander badge. Love to see that. Okay, no items here. There's an item on the other side. Have to fight this person to get it. We have 4 Pokemon as well. I don't like seeing the longer teams because it can open up other issues like Perish Song or just, you know, more chances to get scary Pokemon. Needle Arm the Quillfish because it might... Oh, it flinched. Oh, does this KO though? No, it does not. Needle Arm. How rude. Take this. Get out of here, Quillfish. Sableye. Okay, what do we have on a Sableye? Actually, several options. Let's just Needle Arm, I guess. Brad, thank you for the 10 gifted as well. Brad, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Put some W Brads and some hearts in the chat for the gifted memberships. Jay got one as well, which is nice. A sandwich. Love to see it. Thank you, Brad. Maybe this will give us luck. Hey, Whaler got one. Fantastic. W. Brad, absolutely fantastic stuff. An HP up. Can I use an HP up? I think I'm maxed on everything, probably. Nope, can't use an HP up. We're far enough into the run that I think all my stats are maxed. Is there an item over here? I think there is. Where's my Repels? There's my Repel. No, there's no items over here. Thought there was. All right. Let's go back and heal. We'll probably fine to do one more battle. We have barely any damage. We're so close to the end of this route. Maybe we can make it work. Needle Arm is custom move or is it new move? No, Needle Arm is from Gen 3, I believe. I believe it's a Cacnea signature move. It's randomized, so Gyarados doesn't normally get it, but it is an actual move that does exist in this gen. Okay, I think that we only have these 2 battles and everything's done. Jump kick the Gramble. Goodbye. You're still only normal type right now in Gen 3. Tentacruel. I believe Needle Arm actually worked better here, which was counterintuitive. Yep. Okay. Cool. Last battle, I think, and then we are ready for Erica. That's wild. We haven't been to Erica in a long time. Okay. Needle Arm, probably. Sudowoodo. Okay. Good stuff. Corsola, definitely Needle Arm. Quad effective. And Omastar, Needle Arm. That might get us 73. Yeah, there we go. Level 73. Not bad at all. Besides the difficulties, is there other content from this mod? It's just a patch of FireRed, so everything should be pretty similar to base FireRed. As far as like the trainers, the story, it's randomized, but everything else is the same. Like there's no, they didn't change any of the mechanics. It's still Gen 3 mechanics. Okay. It's just randomized from Gen 3.0. It is a move that exists. Okay. Yeah, because we already finished the hideout. Okay. Let's just go clean out my items real quick, and then I think it's time for Erica's gym. Because I know I can sell the HP up. The Quick Claw I can get rid of. Firestone I can get rid of. Thunderstone I can get rid of. Max Elixir is good. Revived is not useful for us whatsoever. Mental Herb is useful. Amulet Coin is not, because it's a held item, unfortunately. White Herb is a consumable. So consumables like the White Herb, like berries, are okay. And the Mental Herb. So these are useful. Everything else here is good to go. Awesome. Let me actually sort my bag real quick. Let's actually go through a little bit of cleanup here. Because we want to move all of our items around so we actually can see what's going on. So if we got full heals and heal powders, we got Awakening there, we got Hyper Potion. And then I'll put the X items all together as well, just so we can see what's going on. Paralyze Heal as well, up there. Fluffy Tail, full restore. There. Just sort everything out. Oh wait, Pokemon Fluffy Tail can actually go together. Repel goes with the Repel. Energy Root goes with the healing items. X Accuracy goes with the X items. Super Potion with the healing items. Honestly, pretty dang good assortment right now. Max Repel can go with the other repels. Lava Cookie is another full heal-like item, so we can go up there. This is. I'm just gonna toss this. It's banned. Max Elixir can go with Ether. So we have one Ether, one Max Elixir. Is that it? Don't love that. And Mental Herb, White Herb, Burn Heal can go with the Paralyze Heal. Okay. Not terrible, not terrible. We do have a few Pokeballs. I'm gonna just buy a bunch of Pokeballs. Oh no, you're the TM guy. Sure, Great Ball. Give me like, why not? 99, sure, 99 Great Balls. If we ever need to stall in battle, we got Pokeballs to throw. Okay. I'm gonna drop a quick save state, just in case something breaks going into the gym or something, because like, That would be a shame. Because things have gone really well so far. All right, I think it's time for the gym, though. Okay. Man, I am nervous. We have not made it this far in a long time. Whew. Let's do this. We are super over leveled. So in theory, we should be okay. Bounce, we're going to have to really save our PP, which is unfortunate. Here we go. Let's fight every trainer. Luckily, they're lower level than all the stuff we've been fighting, so it's going to feel easier. We got to do a lot of them in a row. Kingdra, eh? Needle Arm is probably our best shot. Flinched, awesome. We might want to jump kick the next one, maybe. The flinch was nice. Okay. Sneasel. Jump kick. Good. No miss. If I can get through this without using any healing items, I'll be very happy, but the chance of that, pretty slim. Alakazam. Just gonna Needle Arm, because we're so over leveled. Awesome crit as well. Magmar. Jump kick. Can I get away with the jump kick? I can, okay. Because if we have a bunch of Shedinjas in one of these battles, we'll be very sad. Okay, Quillfish. I do have a burn heal, so if it somehow does something terrible. Okay. It's not very nice. Quillfish with the accuracy drop. Minen. Gotta go Needle Arm again. Lock on. Okay. And Needle Arm. Okay, we're good. Took a tiny bit of damage in that one. Nothing terrible. Okay. 3 down. We got this trainer over here and then 3 more in the little center area. We do have to fight every single trainer. We're not allowed to just go straight to Erica. We got to fight the entire gym. And we cannot leave until we are done. Probably should jump kick here because mine has survived. Yep, the Needle Arm. Cool. All right. 3 more trainers and then Erica. I'm nervous. Gengar. All right, Gengar, we probably should bounce. Okay, minimize, not very nice, Gengar. Oh, we still hit. Yeah, okay. Good. Grand Bull, jump kick. All right, what else we got? Nidoqueen. Icy Wind. Hopefully we don't need a physical move. Nope, we're okay. Nidoqueen goes down to an Icy Wind. Okay, good. Jump kick. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Arbok. Just go for a bounce. I don't think Icy Wind would necessarily one-shot. Better safe than sorry. Executor. Let's bounce. Because Erica will have 6 Pokemon, but I think if we're going with at least 3 bounces, we'll be okay. Because Executor is a little bit of a menace. It's funny that she actually has an Execute usually. So she got an Executor. It's kind of nice. Cool. Needle Arm. The Kingler. That guy felt bulky. Blaziken, we kind of got to bounce the Blaziken. I think even with Reflect, though, it goes down. It does. Okay. Erica time. And I could X item here. But I might save them for Elite 4 because we are over leveled. Needle Arm. Cool. Mantine. Needle Arm. Oh, cool. That just goes down right away. Normally, Mantine has really good special defense. I will bounce the Ludicolo because that's a pretty decent Pokemon. Ah, it has static. Jump kick. I could heal the para. I have a paralyze heal. Sceptile. Okay, we do have both bounce and icy wind. I'll bounce. Come on, fall screen. You got this. Yes. Okay, go Sceptile. Get out of here. And Apom. Jump kick. Can't move. Okay, we don't have dropped accuracy or anything. Can't move. Vital throw. There's the burn. Okay. Full heal. Jump kick. Done. Okay, Erica, done. Okay, what are you going to give us for our TM, Erica? Manager Ann. There's the rainbow badge. We have 4 badges now. TM 19, which is Egg Bomb. Ugh. Tough. That's really inaccurate. More powerful than jump kick. Doesn't do crash damage like jump kick does. But not super great. I don't think it's better than jump kick. No crash damage though, but really inaccurate. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can do because we don't want to do anything in Sylph yet. Because once we go into Sylph, we have to clear the entire building. We cannot leave. And we can't use the healing bed either. So I think that because we can't use Surf yet, our best bet would be go straight to Koga. Is there anything else we can do? We've already cleared Pokemon Tower. We've already cleared all of the trainers on all the routes. On these areas around Fuchsia, we've cleared the bike route. We've cleared all the way up through Lavender. Double checking in my head if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else we can do because we can't go to Power Plant yet. No, I think we have to fight Koga now. And then we can train again. I already cleared Dojo, Ruffy. So, this is it. We're all healed up. Let's go. Okay. We got to beat this entire gym. Milotic is pretty good. Okay, not bad. Fire Spin is also very low damage. Kind of best case scenario there, besides just wasting its turn. Tiny bit of damage. Jump kick. Oh, no. That's crash damage already. I will use a super potion. Okay. Crash damage is brutal, but I think super potion there is worth it. Super potion is not the greatest healing item anyway. Gives us a little bit more longevity. First battle, not great. Metagross in this one. These are some tough matchups already. Jeez. Okay, it's going to knock itself out. We're taking some damage, though. Do not love. Do not love. Okay. I did it before Erica, yeah. It was probably a little early, but I did do it before Erica. Okay, cool. Butterfree goes down to Icy Wind, even a higher level. Tangela. Tangela. Just gonna try to bounce. Cool, get out of here, Tangela. Ledian. Believe we can Icy Wind here. Sandstorm is brutal. If I can make it all the way to the last battle before Koga, before healing, I would love that. Zapdos went down to an Icy Wind before. Especially with the chip damage. Hopefully, that's a guaranteed knockout. Cool. I do not want to deal with the Zapdos. All right. I believe there's this guy and then 2 others. Lydian, okay. More Sandstream. Don't love that whatsoever. Milotic takes me back to Giovanni. Absolutely. Ninjask, okay. Icy Wind. It's a slow Ninjask. Doesn't outspeed us. Awesome. Goes down 2. Not defensive either. And Gorbis. I'm hoping this is color change Gorbis. I'm hoping this is close to a one-shot. Cool. Now it's grass type, Silverwind. More Sandstream. And just Needle Arm again. It's not very effective, but it's best thing to do there. Okay. We are taking some brutal damage. I cannot use these items outside of battle, but I have a Hyper Potion, Energy Root, and Full Restore. Do I have like a Citrus Berry? No. Rostberry, Aspir, Lepa. Lepa Berry is kind of nice. I might give... Infatuation is probably worse than Burn. Because we can heal a Burn. Mental Herb or Rostberry. If I have to heal before these last couple of battles, we might go into Koga with some damage, which I don't love. We don't know what it does, but... just bounce this thing. Goodbye, Sableye. Shedinja. Okay, there's another option for us to use bounce. Flail. Do not use... do you have detect and protect? That's actually absurd. I mean, I can just waste your time with Needle Arm. Okay, you're stuck in Outrage now. Burn, Shedinja. Burn. Get out of here. That's actually hilarious. That's great. Okay, we can heal here in this battle. You should use the Energy Root instead of Hyper Potion. Very Darude of Ladian with all the firestorm, the sandstorms. Absolutely, firestorms. What am I talking about? Wishcash. Does Wishcash? We don't know what Wishcash has, but he's an easy knockout. Let's go ahead and heal right now. Energy Root. Okay, we're healed. We cannot use those outside of battle, but we can in battle. Oh, lovely. You just growth, and then I know we have a KO here. Cool. Love that. Registeel. Hello, good sir. We have to jump kick you. Doesn't quite go down. Sweet Kiss. Needle Arm will be a guaranteed knockout, should be. At that very low health. Oh, it had Poison Point. That could have been bad. I didn't realize I had Poison Point. I didn't look at that. Okay. We are full health, which is good. Going into Koga. We do have 4 moves, uses of bounce. Do I Mental Herb or do I might actually give the Person Berry instead. That feels like that might be a better use. We have 4 uses of bounce, which I think is fine without the Lepa Berry. Because we have a lot of other moves ready to go. Awesome. Right On is a great start because we can just Needle Arm. Goodbye, Right On. Mantine, you went down to just a special move so easily last time. No, it did not, but it flinched. Okay. We'll take it. Lunatone. Needle Arm. Flinched? That flinch is amazing. Amazing stuff. Okay, Blaziken, we got a bounce. There's the Reflect. I was hoping it didn't have that anymore. Take down. We'll just bounce again. We'll just use up the turns of Reflect. Because I think maybe you only have 1 more turn of Reflect now. Fortress, we can bounce again. It outspeeds? Dang. There's the Reflect and bounce. Cool. And Blissey, jump kick. Goodbye, Blissey. No problem whatsoever. Lovely. Trick Room Fortress. I think I heard you say something about a queen when I was away washing dishes. Did I miss my wife? Yeah, Nidoqueen did show up for a split second, but it went down right away to a Icy Wind, so it wasn't around for very long. We were gifted with the presence of the Queen. Okay. We made it through. Now we can actually use Surf. We can get Strength right now as well, which might as well. We have the gold teeth. Give me HM4. And then we can teach HM4. Was TM6? Yeah, that's what we just got. Whirlpool. And then Nature Power, Sharpen. I think these are all moves we can use. These are all the Gym Leader TMs. I wish Whirlpool was something else. We got Whirlpool. Strength for Egg. Place of Hyper Voice. Strength and Surf would be awesome additions to Gyarados, but we can't use them. It's part of the challenge. White Flute. Can't even use it. I'm just going to toss it. It's only worth like 50 Pokédollars, and we have so much money. Okay. I'll give the Mental Herb back because we have 2 of them. Okay. Whirlpool is rough, isn't it? What game is this? This is Pokemon FireRed, but with the Kaizo Ironmon patch applied. Okay. We can now Surf, which means we have a few different things we can do now. We go to the power plant, which is probably a really good option. And then we can train on the 2 water routes. We can... I don't think there's a ton to do in Seafoam Islands, but there might be some items. Yeah. And then we can go to a few different places. We could fight Blaine, which would probably be what we want to do. Yeah, because we got to go Blaine and then Sylph and then Sabrina, because we can't fight Sabrina until we clear Sylph. So we have to do that in that order. And then Giovanni after that. So let's go over to the power plant, try to get some more items. Let's see. Do I have any more regular repels? I have 1 more regular repel and then a super repel. Oh, I didn't teach Surf yet. I'm a city boy. Surf for Egg. All right, Egg. You have become the ultimate HM pal. Okay, we can fight this guy. We're all healed up, right? Yep, okay. Zapdos, you stole me $5 for what? Nostalgia, says Nate. Absolutely. I love the Gen 3 games. They're such nostalgia. Icy Wind, the Salamence. Goodbye, big buddy. Tropius, also Icy Wind. Poor guy got hit by a cold breeze and both his Pokemon just faint. I do love Tropius, though. Okay. Ooh, item. Smoke Ball. I don't think I can even use that. That's a held item, isn't it? Yep. Held item. Okay. This is technically a dungeon, but I don't think there's any actual battles in here. We'll just pick up a bunch of items. There are some electrodes, which I don't remember which ones are. My repel ran out. Super repel. Let me actually pull up a like map here. Let's see. Is there one that shows us our item locations? Because I'd love to just avoid... I'm not allowed to knock out the electrodes and stuff. So I'd rather just not deal with it if I don't have to. That's the Gen 1 version. Walk through a map. So this doesn't show the items. This doesn't show. I want to know what specific items. Is Pokemon Go a good game? Your opinion? I like Pokemon Go a lot. I think it's a really fun casual game. Yeah, I just don't have a great... I might just have to run away from the encounters. I don't have a great map anywhere of the... Oh, it actually shows. Is that it? Is that specific for this patch? That's amazing. Wait a minute. I don't think we've been here in so long I didn't remember that. Yeah, okay. So for this patch, they actually show us which... Okay, never mind. We're good. Voltorbs are actually shown as Voltorbs. They're not actually Voltorbs, they're randomized. That is so nice. Max repels. We finally are using our max repels. That's a TM. Just make sure I get every single little place. Cool. This quality of life patch is amazing for Ironmon. It helps so much. Can't get the TMs. Energy powder. That's pretty good, right? Is that a 50 point heal? But that's not terrible. Would have been nice before Koga, because that's actually what we needed, not the energy root. But okay. That's that. Those rooms are done. Go around this way. That room is done. There should be one here. Hidden item. Deep sea scale. Can't use it. Hi Zapdos, how you doing? Silver powder, can't use it. All right. Not a ton of useful stuff in here. That's unlucky. Okay. Because let's just look through. I think we got that held item, which is a toss, and the silver powder, which is a toss. Okay. That's all taken care of. Now we can train on 2 different routes. Probably start on this side. Or this... Actually, let's go this way. Let's get down and just get access to Cinnabar. And then we can work from there. There's no items here, are there? None. Huh. Max repel. Okay. Fight me, random fisher guy. Move the mic a little bit closer again. There we go. Linoon. Jump kick. This run's going pretty good. It really is going very good. Togetic. Icy Wind. Now that we're through the majority of the gyms, we only got 3 gyms left. Things are really going well. Okay. Try to jump kick the Kingdra. Yeah. Okay. That's a better move than Needle Arm. Jump kick also the Plusle. It had better special defense. Oh! It survived on 1 HP and did 1 damage. Oh no, not the 1 damage. Hello. Welcome in. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry, but welcome all the same. There we go. Nice. Knockout on the Gorbis. And... Oh, no. It was Minun that had worse special defense. Plusle must have better physical defense. Fight me, random dude. Donphan. Got nice gentle music in the background. Needle Arm. By Donphan. Dunsparce. Jump kick. T-Tar. Jump kick. Dunsparce. Jump kick. That's a double battle. I'd rather actually not. Actually, what I might do... Let's just get to Cinnabar real quick. Just so I have access to the... I don't want to go on the island. There we go. Let's just get access to the Poké Center here. There we go. That way we have a place to fly to. Okay, we can go back and train. Hey, Super Cam. Welcome. This is a fantastic run so far, but we need a few rare candies, and we should technically start using rare candies pretty soon, probably. And I think it's... I'm trying to remember. Somebody probably knows this better than me, but I believe we have the erratic growth rate for Ironmon, which is the worst one, but also is not consistent level by level. And I believe odd levels require more experience than even numbered levels. Am I correct about that? Because we might want to start using rare candies fairly soon. Just for the fact that we're not going to have a ton. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's just not even play that game. Oh, it has Shockwave. Okay, it doesn't do much damage. And Detect? Okay. Shockwave. I'm surprised we don't take that much damage from that. Okay, Raichus are apparently an abomination. I hated that. Bounce? I didn't want him to use Destiny Bond again while he was in the air. I was worried about that. One base special attack, for real. Stab Shockwave should have done much more than that. I'm going to do some research real quick. Also, I'm going to drop another save state because I'm being very careful because this is an amazing run. Okay. I'm going to do some quick research because I believe that we have the erratic growth rate. Fluctuating growth rate. Okay. So, Pokemon fluctuating growth rate. That's what it's called. Not erratic, fluctuating. There we go. Fluctuating. Yeah, it's the slowest overall. Smallest of experience groups, only 14 species. Experience at each level. Okay, so fluctuating to next level. Yeah, okay, so at this point where we're at, level, we're 76 right now. So level 76, we need 24,000 to the next one, and then 34,000 at level 77. To go up to the next one. So yeah, especially around the level 90s, every other level is a big difference. So we may want to start using rare candies probably by the time we're like around level 80. Just every other level. Okay. And it's always the odd levels that are higher. Okay, good stuff to know. So we can maximize our level. Okay. We're all healed up. Let's go back to battling. Get some more experience. Because I already beat him. Fight him. Okay. I think that we can probably get to level 80 by the time we're in Sylph. By that point, we might want to start using rare candies only on odd levels. And start optimizing that. So we only have 3 rare candies. So we want to save them for as late as possible. immediately gets parried. I hate that. Also, why is it Hamdoom Knight, not Hamdoomite or Hamdoom Knight? I actually don't know. I never really noticed that. I can't fight you from the water. Wait, does that mean that there's a... Does that mean there's a chance that the Dragonite is going to be Dragonite Knight? Because that's hilarious if it's Dragonite Knight. Is the Fisher stupid? I don't know. He doesn't fight us on the water for some reason. Oh, we'll just bounce the Hariyama. I missed. I'm still faster. There you go. Bye, Hariyama. All right, we have 5 more bounce, and we only took 2 HP of damage. I'm confident to go on to the next guy. Right on. Nice. Needle arm. And Kingdra, jump kick. Nice crit as well. Okay. Find me more swimmers. Hariyama hit me up. Bounce on the Hariyama is the kind of thing I should be saying, not you. Fair, Annie. Very fair. And we got the flinch. That's amazing. Flinch moves are saving our butts. Do we go crazy mode on this thing? We might as well. Yup. Now we really do need to get rid of it. Get out of here, Parasect. Okay. Probably good for a little bit longer. Did I already get this? Master Ball. We already fought these guys. So only that one double battle is the only thing available. Yeah. I was like, we could fight the double battles. I just don't think it's worth it, right? It just doesn't feel in the spirit of the challenge. Plus, there's only been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so that I haven't fought. That doesn't make a huge difference in the level. Let's just keep going. Do. Gyarados is Gyarados-site. Ampharos, Ampharos-site. I think the way that they end in S, I think, is what probably determines the way they conjugate it. Is that the right word for that? Rapidash, bounce. Missed a dynamic punch, bounce. 77. It feels a little early still to start using rare candies already, but we are at an odd level. What do you guys think? Is it too early to use rare candies? I feel like it's too early. I think we still gotta wait. We might still get more as well. I think it's too early. That girl is just like Luigi. They are actually, aren't they? Needle arm, the fur alligator. Doom Desire. You chose your destiny? Well, I chose your destiny. Get out of here, for alligator. What's going on, Mike? We are playing Pokemon FireRed Kaizo Ironmon, which is a super difficult Nuzlocke style playthrough where we have to beat the entire game with just this one Gyarados. And we're prepping for the late game by getting as many levels as possible throughout the entire game. How you doing, Mike? Let's just go Needle Arm on Slowbro. Everything's random and leveled up, so it's an extra challenging run. Permadeath as well, so if we lose any battle with this Gyarados, we lose the entire game. Ooh, Citrus Berry is pretty nice. A little bit of health. Alright, we can just Icy Wind the Gligar. What level is the Elite for? I believe Champion is around level 92 with the 50% level boost. So, brutal. Really brutal. We do not have a great chance of beating them. But if we can get there, I'm going to be very happy. I feel like maybe we use the rare candies starting around by the time we go to Sylph. And we use them only on the odd levels because those are the levels that require more experience. The Intimidate is kind of annoying, but we still KO. Okay, we need to go special moves here because it actually survived the bounce very well. Yeah, special moves better on Gardevoir. All the stats are random, which is why I'm kind of experimenting a little bit on some of these. Do we just go Icy Wind, I think? We miss. Magical Leaf. Sandstorm Rages. Icy Wind again. Okay. Yeah, that works. I'm also being extremely careful in going back and saving and healing as much as possible. I can't save Scum. I can't do any of that stuff. It's not allowed. Coach was saying the only time that the Megastone is Knight and not Ite is when the Mon's name ends in a vowel, like Slowbro, who has Slowbro Knight. I think we already fought this guy. Let me just double check. Yep, okay. Fought you. Oh, I already fought you. Okay. You're the guy I just fought. So I think that's basically it. We can fight her. And that gets us into Seafoam Islands, which we might as well just go ahead and do. Jump kick. Okay, jump kick to Lapras. Gengar, we just bounce, just because we don't want to deal with it. Bounce. And Arbok, bounce. Bounce. Get out of here, Arbok. Arbok. Something Gardevoir husband, something delicate kiss, says Annie. Wild. Mike says, I'm giving you reality chance, which is 75%, but personally 100% you got this. I mean, that's pretty great. 100% chance it means the world. That's a good chance for me. I can go through it from this angle, right? Oh, I can't even go through it this way. Well, I didn't get anything in this going that way. I gotta go the other way. I'm a silly goof. I'm a silly goof. I gotta go the other way. Okay. So I have to start from this side, defeat all these swimmers, and then I can go in the Seafoam Islands. Okay. Let's just use another repel. Already fought these two. All right, more training. Get me more levels. More levels, please. Coles just found out that there's a description for Megastones in Sword and Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet. And Annie says it's just because Game Freak is too lazy to even fully remove items because they reuse code, so GD much. Yeah, that's pretty much what they just leave it in there just because it exists, even though you can't even use it. But because the descriptions already exist, they just leave them. Is it multiplayer? No. That'd be cool though. Magma. Needle Arm. Facade. Okay, that's decently strong. Charm. Rude. Kyogre. I am the Lord of the Seas here. Medicham? I did get hit by Charm, so I don't know if we just go Needle Arm maybe here. Hey, we got the flinch. And Ariados with Drought. Alright, we're going to try Bounce. Hopefully our damage is pretty decent still. Boink. Hey, good enough. We'll take it. And we just fly back, being very safe. Very, very safe. Okay. We do not want my silly goof to be the reason we lose. Oh, I didn't even heal. I went back, didn't heal. Speaking of silly goofs, that's a silly goof. Dragon Rage, very rude. Bounce again. Now we definitely need to go back and heal. Since I went back and just didn't heal. 78, nice. Artillery with Needle Arm, bam. Let me actually heal this time. And he says, anyways, I'm pirating ZA and Pokopia when they release because I'm not playing the Soviet Union, paying the Soviet Union money for video games. You're gonna go sail the high seas. I kind of understand at this point. I'm usually like, hey, there's some reason that developers need to do what they do, but in this case, not really. There's not really a good defense. And now they're announcing DLC before the game, like, demo's even out. Still going. That's great. Indeed, Ashray, we're still going. We still rocking and rolling. Cool. Easy KO on the Wobbuffet. We'll skip that one. There's some reason the developers do what they do. Me when I lie. No. I mean, in other cases, there's reasons that developers do certain things, right? There's always a reason. In the case of Nintendo lately, their reasons have just been bad. Just plain bad. I already had it pre-ordered. My defense is that I ordered it before the Direct. Fair. Absolutely fair, Coles. And I think that if you do have the means to buy it, it's still a fine choice to buy it. It's not like we're boycotting them or anything. It's just dumb what they're doing. But what are you going to do, right? Like, if you have the means you would like to buy it, 100% go for it. But they're making silly decisions. I mean, in this case, Annie, the reason is that they just want money. There's always a reason. Nintendo's reason is just bad. Right? If that makes more sense. Because some developers, like, they spent too much making the game, which is also a bad thing, but that's the reason. Right? But bad management, all sorts of things. There's always a reason. I think we jump kicked and it worked. Okay. Jeez. Okay. That could have been the worst situation we got in a long time. Needle Arm, I think, was pretty much a KO. Yep. Against Groudon. Jeez. The crash damage against the Ampharos is a nightmare. It says Stab Volt Tackle. And Roselia, we're just going to go for a bounce again. It's got the burn. They're not getting my money, but they can get my splooge all over their carpet if they'd like. Reggie's rolling in his retirement home right now. He's not dead yet. Okay, I definitely need to go back and heal, though. That was a scary moment against the Ampharos. Not a fan of that. Okay. Man. We're almost level 79, which is good. I think we'll get to 80 after Blaine. Because we have a couple of battles in the mansion I can take. And then a decent number of trainers in his gym. Needle Arm here. So it might get us to 80. And then from there we can start using rare candies at odd levels. And we have to do Sylph at that point. Which is rough, but we got to do it. Another Ampharos. Please just go away. It survived. It's just going to KO itself with Sandstorm. Alright, get out of here. As long as I don't have to see that Volt Tackle. Needle Arm. And good stuff. Camerupt. I think Needle Arm was fine here. Yeah, that's fine. And crit too. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. I just get so nervous. Some of these have a few Pokemon in a row. I think they have like 4 Pokemon in this next battle. At this point, I'm convinced they have Sakurai and Miyamoto chained up in a dungeon. Oh, I said no to the repel, didn't I? I'm a silly goof. Silly goof. I'm a goofy goober. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Fight me. Annie, that's wild. Which gym you doing? You going to? We have 5 gym badges. Next up is Blaine. Next up is Blaine. Apom, jump kick. Goodbye, Apom. I hate that we don't have the greatest moves, but at this point, I think we're just kind of set. There's only 3 more TMs we get the entire game, and we don't have the greatest chances of getting something good at this point. Sadly. At least we have good coverage. I'm happy we got the good coverage. Flame Body, don't you burn me. Don't you burn me. Okay. Icy Wind was the best thing we have here, but I don't think it KOs. Nope. Frustration. And Icy Wind. That's wild, Annie. Hey, Gage, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. And Needle Arm the Seeking. Cool. Cool beans. How many bounce PP do we have? Oh, 5. Okay. I think we might even be able to get the... There's one more battle, I believe, on the island that we can get to. If we have decent HP, I think we're still good. Failed the Endure. Goodbye, Azumarill. Quagsire, Needle Arm. Bennett. Icy Wind? I'd rather not get burned, but... Tail Glow? Okay, that's crazy. Get out of here, Bennett. Alright, so we still have 5 bounce. So we're mostly full health. I don't think this guy fights. Nope, he does not. This trainer fights, and she's in the most random place. She's in Gen 1, too. In this little corner. In the most random spot. And she has a Seeking, normally. But she's, like, one of the higher level trainers. That's, like, in the overworld. She's just randomly in this little corner. Okay. Let's go wander. We cannot catch the legend in here. But we can get some items. Speaking of which, there's one right there. Full Restore. Very good. Goated item. Let's go. Okay. I'm bad at this puzzle, but we'll figure it out. Okay. I think we can jump down the holes at some point, but I don't know if that's what we do next already. Moonstone, not useful, unfortunately. Person Berry. Decent. Decent. Thunderstone. Nice. Not really, but like, we got the item. Said nice like it was a super good thing. Yeah, so I need to move this first to make this easiest on us. This. Boop, boop. This. Boop, boop, boop. That. Okay. And then I think we just have to jump down. Oh no, I can go down this way. Another item. Silk Scarf. Can't use it. I can actually surf. I cannot catch whatever the Articuno is. Not allowed. Item. Wax Incense. Okay. Oh, that's not ready yet. Oh, we took us right back to where we were, though. Okay. I need to push that other rock somewhere. To push that rock. How do I go over there? Let me go over there. There we go. Push this rock. And okay. Don't mind me wandering around aimlessly. Is there a ladder over here I can go up? Yeah. There's another item. Dire hit. Actually very nice. Okay. Now I think that's mostly... Oh, we got to go up one more, actually. We got to go down that other side somehow. There's another... Yeah. Here, and then we push this rock. And I believe that completes most of the... Oh, wait, one more. Okay, I think all the puzzle is done, and I think we've gone to every part. Whee! Okay. Yeah, now I can surf on this, which I think is just what connects. Yeah, these aren't anything that connects the sides. So we've done the entire seafoam now, because that opens up this side, and that's out. Okay. We've got everything. We got everything. Now let's go ahead and fly to Cinnabar. We can heal up, go through our items. Tegel is +2 a special attack in this gen instead of +3. Yes, it is. Still +2 special attack in an Ironmon is terrifying to face. All right, let's go through our items. All right, let's see. All right, Thunderstone can't use. Moonstone we can't, but we can't sell. Yeah, Silk Scarf we can't use. Lax Incense we can't use. Everything else is good. We got 2 full restores now. Hyper Potion, Energy Powder. Decent. 3 rare candies. We can toss the Moonstone. Okay. Cool. You need to do Seafoam for this? You don't need to, but I just wanted to complete it and make sure I got every location. I'm bad at the puzzle, so I'm bad at making sure I got every room. So I just wanted to be extra thorough. Okay. I think Mansion is up next for our next dungeon. We fought all the trainers on both sides of the water routes. So we're good to go. And then we can fight Blaine's gym. Then it's Sylph time. Let's do this. All right. Let's try to get every single item. Mental herb. Yet another item that is technically usable. We might as well just fight every trainer because nothing's required. And perfect timing on the trainer battle music. That's hilarious. 82 people on the short form. That's fantastic. And welcome in, Moxie. DM, by the way, welcome. Sorry I missed your chat. So going with Gary. Yeah, Gyarados is still going. We got Blaine, Sabrina, and Giovanni. That's all that's left. And Sylph, technically. Sylph is another pretty big mission. But, I think we Icy Wind the Muck because it has defense set up. Yeah, we're fine to do it this way. Yeah, I mean, the vertical's going crazy today. I think it's because we actually have a runner. It's always nice to see a runner in Ironmon. Nice to see a Pokemon cruising through the game. Okay. We don't have access to that until we open the door. So let's go open the doors. Wait, no, is it already open? I think this is closed right now. Yeah, okay. So gotta go over here and open the switch. And that should give us access to this item. Soda Pop, fantastic. What a bop, too. Okay. I can go upstairs. Let's fight another trainer. I hope you're having a good day. It's working, so I'm working, so I'll have to catch you on the next stream. No problem, Mr. G. I hope you're having a fantastic day as well. The fact that we have nothing great against Articuno is not my favorite thing. I would just crit the bounce. There you go. Fortress, we got to bounce again. And this should KO. It's a higher level, but yeah, we're good. Oh, and a crit. Nice. Good job, full screen. Just crushing. Absolutely destroying. Energy powder. Fantastic. Another small heal, but we'll take it. We will take every heal we get. We're up to 7 heals now. Fantastic stuff. I'm so happy. Protein. Can't use it, probably. Just to double check. I probably can't use it. Yep. It's a bummer. Would have been nice. Okay. You do have to go on that other section to get that item. Where's the... There's the switch. Oh, I said no to the switch. He started trying to run too quickly. There's another item, the charcoal. Isn't there... Yeah, there's a little area up here I should have gone to first, probably. Yeah, there's an item up here. Another silk scarf. Can't use it. This place is huge. It really is huge. Snorlax, hello. Okay, swagger. Not my favorite thing, especially with jump kick that's already... Oh, buddy boy. Oh, man. What do we do here? I have 2 lava cookies and 2 paralyzed heals. I mean, I could lava cookie. We missed the jump kick and we took damage. Now we're confused as well with the swagger. He might just set up swagger again. Energy powder's yummy as hell. Did your dragon get outsped by a sleeping chonker? It did indeed. Needle arm is really funny for it to have. Okay, I don't really know what the best move is here. We could heal our confusion. I don't think he would necessarily go for swagger again. Because if we hit ourselves, we're going to have a problem. Okay, howl. All right, cool. Jump kick is the answer. Okay, it has rock blast. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? A second miss? Energy powder. I swear. If we miss and he uses rock blast again, we die. I'll use a second energy powder. Yeah, there's the rock blast. Ah, we just gotta go for it. Okay. Oh my gosh. That Snorlax. Stressful. I probably shouldn't have healed, but I was so scared. Okay. Dang. The howl into rock blast. Everything was just not going our way there. I don't think there was anything in there, right? Okay. That's nuts. We already got that item, right? Okay, let's open up this door. Why less Pokemon on the team? It's a one Pokemon only challenge. All right, we have to fight this guy because this opens up one more item. If we want the item, we got to fight him. Needle arm. Okay. Minen. Minen was a jump kick. 2 misses on jump kick against that Snorlax was brutal. That was our worst performance from jump kick so far. Level 80 though. We're getting there. No, it's up here. It's the hidden item. Right there. Dive ball. Great. All right, we have another item over here. Lacks incense. Also can't use it. Come on, Fall Screen, you got this. I think we got this, but I'm scared. This goes to a spot where I don't think there's an item. I want to take as many battles as I can. We're already half health, but I think we're still okay to take this one. Bounce. Okay, hit my top's gone. Mine in, jump kick. Oh my gosh. Oh! What is jump kick? Bounce is not very effective. It's resisted. Jump kick is 95% accurate. If I burn a heal, I'm just running out of heals. My heals that I have left are just... I don't know what it has besides lock on. Okay. I just went for it. There was only a 1 in 20 chance that we didn't just KO there. That's crazy, though. A potion. A single potion. Full restore is nice. Okay. I could fight these guys for extra experience, but I'm just scared now. I don't want to deal with any more damage. I don't want to use a heal if I don't have to. Okay, that's a TM, so we can't get that. This is something else. This is, I believe, the secret key. And then that's a TM. There's no other hidden items, right? Okay. All right, we out of here. I could have actually used an escape rope here. I should have actually kept it. Technically, that is usable right here. I have to walk out now. Oh, I have to hit the button. Let's go hit the button. All right, we're done. We ain't pushing our luck anymore. That mansion was crazy for bad luck. Okay. All right, next up is the gym. That's all we have left to do before Sylph. So I have to beat every trainer in this gym. That is a tall order. Worst encounter so far, I bet Magnemite. Worst encounter so far was that Snorlax. That's wild, Annie. I'm glad we got the hit on the jump kick. All right. We could go to this gym or we could go to Sylph. I think this makes more sense first. It's a shorter amount of encounters and then Sylph after this. Let's do it. But how are you going to deal with the electric and grass gym leaders? Well, they're random, so you don't actually know what's going to be what. Bad call. Fight me. What game is this? FireRed with the Kaizo Ironmon patch added to it. Please do not miss any more jump kicks in this gym. Full screen. Thank you. Salamence, Icy Wind. Just a little gust of cold air for you. Goodbye. And Huntail, Needle Arm. Cool. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I don't need any more repels. I can fight this guy just by talking to him. Can I just talk to him? I don't think I can. But Icy Wind. I missed the Icy Wind. Take the burn. Icy Wind. There's the speed drop. Thrash. That's fine. Not much damage. Icy Wind. Okay. I probably could have even healed there. Dunsparce, Jump Kick. Because I have a single potion that I could just use. Fearow. Icy Wind? Not terrible. Probably better to bounce on the Fearow, but... Emulator? Emulator. Yeah, that's how the patches work the best. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The moveset turned out not too bad so far. Yeah, not too bad. Fight me. Gary playing the Icy Hot. Okay. Yeah, just better to bounce than Icy Wind. Psybeam? That Gengar might have been actually kind of decent in a playthrough. Needle Arm, the Gardevoir, because its special defense was bad. Nice. Amistar, Needle Arm, quad effective. And Latios, Icy Wind for a good damage. Nice, it just goes right down. Love that. Okay. Technically have a potion that I could probably use anytime now. If there's something really weak. I probably could have healed here. Let's see. What do you have? Because you think you only have one Pokemon as well. If you have something really bad, Ninjask? I don't know. I don't trust that you don't have good attack because your speed is bad and your defenses are bad. So you might actually kind of be a beast because you still have the same stat total. Fight me. Doo-doo-doo. Dude, I'm curious how you'll defeat the Elite Four, right? I genuinely don't know how it will go. Don't use Mirror Move again. You little stinker. There we go. Bounce. Okay. Area Dose. Quite frankly, I mean, Frenzy Plant is probably somewhat of a concern. I was like, this might not be a terrible place to heal, but Frenzy Plant would probably do enough damage to make it not worth using a potion. All right. Tombstoney? What happened to my Tombstoner bro? Hey, Friedel, welcome in. Okay, Nightshade is going to do some decent damage, so we don't really want to deal with that. Frankly, his Jump Kick right here is the move. Yeah. And I'm almost out of bounce. Should I potion here? Okay, cool. Good. That was a good time to potion. And then I will bounce. Ooh, it has Thunder Punch. Woo-wee! Ooh, boy. We got lucky there. I didn't know it had Thunder Punch. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the Lepa Berry. Because we do only have one more bounce PP. And we probably are going to want to use that. So we'll go ahead and take the PP Restore in this battle. All right, here we go. I always played this Kaizo and lost 14 times and 4 times the Elite Four. Yeah, the Elite Four is rough. But bro, I only have 2 mons because it's Ironmon. We have to beat this entire thing with only 1 Pokemon in battle. The entire way. Probably worth it just a bounce here. So, okay, Sandstorm, not very nice. That's genuinely not very nice, sir. But we got our PP back for bounce. Although we might not try to use it very much because the sandstorm is going to slowly drain our HP. Don't love that. Okay, cool. One-shot the Sand Slash. Good stuff. Kingler, I believe we can one-shot as well. Boom. Ooh, it doesn't. Calm Mind. Okay, that's not great for us. Although the Sandstorm, I think, makes it we still in KO range. I think we're still in KO range. Even after Calm Mind. Okay. Entei, Sandstorm subsided. Thank you very much. I'll bounce now. That would have been hilarious if you self-destruct while we were in the air. Spark? No, 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 no. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Hyper Potion. I'm not TM case. What am I doing? Steel Wing. Okay. That's fine. Rock Throw. Okay, you missed. Bounce. That KOs. All right, what's your last Pokemon? Not the Spark. And Ladian with Sandstream. Very rude. Bounce. Okay, you have Smokescreen. Crap. Please hit the bounce. Yeah, okay, that means it's KO'd for sure. Okay. The Metronome into Spark. Very rude from Entei. We got it, though. Was that Tri-Attack? Tri-Attack. Oh, we're not able to learn Tri-Attack. That would have been so much better than Jump Kick. I mean, it doesn't give us any coverage, but man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. We can't learn Tri-Attack. Metronome into Thunder would have been just rude, though. That would have KO'd us. If it was Thunder or Volt Tackle or Thunderbolt even, maybe. Icy Wind gives us coverage for Dragonite and Salamence and stuff, though, which I kind of like. All right. I think it's time for Sylph. I don't think there's anything left to do here. So we've cleared all of this. Yeah. We can't go to anywhere else. I'm just going to go ahead and heal her here, just for good measure. But I don't think there's anything else that we could possibly do besides Sylph now. There's a lot of items in here, and the opponents are generally lower level than what we've been fighting so far. Gyarados will stop at level 100. Yes, Ritesh, it will stop at level 100. All right, here we go. What do I want to do? I think we go straight to floor 5. Get the card key. And then we're going to be very carefully trying to maneuver around and get the best items we can, because I don't think there's any items here. You're walking around in this, which I don't like. Woo! Let's try to get us. Technically, we can try to dodge this guy. Card key. Okay. Nope. Couldn't dodge him. I tried. Victory Bell, though. It's a pretty easy mon to deal with. We just bounce. Easy one shot. Okay. There's only 2 more TMs we can get, and us not getting Tri-Attack is not a good sign of what's to come. What's here? Heart Scale. Not really useful. And that's a TM. That gets us to floor 3. Okay. Okay. Whew. All right. Items wise, items. I believe we can get to some items here. Lava cookie, great. Never melt ice, less great. Okay. I believe that on floor 2 there actually might be. Well, this is 4. That was 6. This is 4. Oh, you walk. You walk around. That's a TM. Okay. That's not really useful for us. I believe that there's some items over here. Spearberry. Sharp beak. Spearberry's not bad though. Premier ball, not great. He'll teach us a move, I think, but we cannot do that. Okay. No items over here. I'm going for the items first, and then we can start working on some of the trainers. This might be a good question for people that do know. Do the rockets disappear once you beat Giovanni? I don't think they do. But if they do, we don't really... Oh, hello. Suicune. Luckily, you're low level. Honestly, I think that spark could be given to some fire types because of lightning sparks causing forest fires. I think that makes some sense. Sorry, I missed that, Annie. Arcanine does get wild charge. Oh, they leave as soon as you beat Giovanni? Lame. What happened is this one? This is just FireRed with the Kaizo Ironmon patch. Magmar jump kick. And then Needle Arm the Starmie. Not bad, not bad. All right, I believe there might be some items in here. Maybe not there. All right, I believe this is a move tutor. No items in here either. Okay, never mind. No items. On the second floor, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. These are all cleared up to this point of items. 7. Pretty sure 7 has an item in here. It's another TM is what it is. That's where Sword Stance used to be. Okay. I believe there's also one over here. Full heal. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. And then floor 8. There's definitely an item right there. I see it. What is it? Black Flute. Cannot use that. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay. Floor 9. What do you got? I don't think there's anything over here. Is there? Don't believe so. Just open the doors because why not? There is a trainer there. That's pretty strong. Floor 10 has several items. Woo! I think we have to fight this guy. We get several items here, and then there's one trainer on the top floor. I don't think that has an item. Oh, actually, maybe they do have an item. On floor 11. Possibly. Hey, Poplar, welcome in. The random juggler also leaves. I think he's not a rocket. He's just there. Yeah, the one on floor 5, I think, right? That has psychic types. He just kind of exists. Hyper Potion is really good, by the way. Another Master Ball. I think we have 2 Master Balls. I just ran right past that guy. Without a care in the world. Escape rope. Well, we can get escape rope out of here. Okay. So maybe let's go to floor 3. Or floor 5. So that'll get us access to one of the rooms that I can't get to this way. Because I can go to floor 5. I can try and carefully dodge this guy. Go this way. I'm a protagonist floor 5 juggler. Alright, there's an item over here, and then spell pack, not really useful for us. The other way? Okay. Hey, Roger, thank you for subscribing. Okay, I can't use the healing room whatsoever, but there's an item in there. All right, let's be this guy. Do. Okay, Mantine went down to special moves really easily, so let's just go Needle Arm. And then Delibird, I think, was fine with, like, Jump Kick. Oh my gosh, we missed the Jump Kick. Jump Kick. Octillery. Needle Arm. The Jump Kick misses are just brutal. For a Metal Coat, too. Thank you, Jason, for subscribing. Ether's really good, though. All right, let's just go fight the rival, I guess. Well, do we have like a small heal? Like a little baby heal? No, we just have... Oh, we can just toss this. We can't use that. Hyper Potion, Full Restore, Heal Powders. We don't have like a little heal? Nope, we have big heals. Well, all right, let's go fight blue. We'll just use a heal in that battle if we need to. Okay. And then from here, we could backtrack and get more training if we can. Was max level? I was 97. I think max level for the enemy is like 92 to 96. Somewhere in there for the champion battle. Leer, okay. Don't love that. But as long as we just don't get hit anymore. Yeah, let's just bounce because it has thunder. Oh, it can still hit me in the air with thunder. I forgot about that. All right, we probably should heal this next turn. Cacturn. Yeah, let's heal. It's Hyper Potion. Feels bad, but I think it makes sense. Okay. Jump Kick KOs, I know that, as long as we hit. Okay. Kabutops, Needle Arm. This actually might be fine, depending on what the last Pokemon is. Glalie, okay. Jump Kick, please. Okay. Cool, we're good to train for a little bit then. Ah, the static. How dare. Alright, so... Oh, there is one more rocket. Let's go clear that other rocket. There's one right here. We're going to have to fight anyway. Before we fight Giovanni. Okay. This guy has 3 Pokemon, but I think I just go ahead and Paralyze Heal first turn. Okay, I was like, if you actually confuse me, so help me. Please. KO? Okay. Corsola, Needle Arm. Cool. Yeah, we're decent on PP here. We could do a little bit more training. Until we miss another Jump Kick. That's wild. We need the experience, though. We need the experience. All right. I'll burn one more heal if I have to, just to like clear a bunch more trainers. So I think it's worth. Okay, that Jump Kick. The static on Glalie is like hitting us every time. Nah, dude, please don't give me a heart attack, right? Oh my gosh. All right, let's clear this trainer over here. There's a guy with 5 Pokemon on the second floor, which is a little intense, but bounce is probably the answer to the Nidokings. Well, we're actually high enough level now. That's working. So we can bounce the Rapidash because it's really our only great option here. It has Volt Tackle. If we hit this bounce, it goes down. Okay. Oh my gosh! All right. Do we want to burn another heal to keep training? We have 3 full restores, which is decent. Because Arbok's a decent place to heal. We do have a citrus berry I could just give for the next battle. That might be just the answer. Let's give a citrus berry, because that will pop in the next battle immediately. And that's probably a good use of this, because this isn't going to be that useful, because it's only 30 HP that it heals. So, not the greatest heal in the world. Alright, let's fight another guy here. I think you only have 2? Yeah, okay. It's an Ampharos. Okie dokie. The jump kick KOs, come on. Yeah, okay. Good. That will KO every time as long as we hit it. There is the citrus berry. Excellent. Needle arm. Cool. Yeah, now I feel a little bit better. I didn't have to burn a full, like, actual heal. We can do that right before Giovanni if we want to just top up on health. All right, Icy Wind. Grudge. Okay, that's rude because I need my PP. Okay, yeah, that's not the nicest thing I've ever had happen to me. Okay, what kind of PP restoring items do we have? We have 2 ethers, a max elixir. That's it. Also give the person bear here. The grudge was very rude. Let's fight this guy because he's not usually the strongest. And we can get a chance to use an ether here. Let's see. Ether. For Icy Wind. Okay, and then we can Icy Wind this Togetic. Oh my gosh, I immediately miss. As long as I have a couple uses of that for just for coverage for Giovanni, I'm happy. Let's just try a Needle Arm. Oh, that also goes down. Okay, cool. We don't actually have to use Bounce. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me on the Paralyze? The static is just constantly going. Okay, jump kick. Yeah, we're still good for a minute. I just can't really use bounce. Because I have to save it for Giovanni. Who I think also has 6 Pokemon? I think he also has 6 Pokemon. This guy only has 1. I know that for a fact. When you use rare candies? Actually, I should have right there. I should have right there. Because we just hit 83. I probably should start using them right now, right? Well, we only have 3 rare candies. Right? Where's my rare candies? I only have 3. Yeah, I think, Counter, I think you're right. I think it's too early because we don't have that many. I think if we had more, I would start using them now. In fact, we only have 3. I'll probably use my first one maybe 85, and then 87, 89. That'll get us up to 90. Which is not the greatest. I think 85 is the first level we should really plan on using them. Actually, I didn't fight that guy yet. Do I want to fight that guy? He has a lot of Pokemon. Guy only has 2. Let's fight this guy. Dude, the random juggler. Zapdos. Are you down to an Icy Wind? I know that for sure. Alright, what do you got? Beedrill. Dang, you resist like everything. So worth using another ether. The max elixir is goaded for the Elite Four. Is that enough for the entire Elite Four? Maybe not. I think might need to hang on to this Ether. Which isn't the greatest, but I think works. Let's try an Icy Wind. I think that we could probably 2-hit this with an Icy Wind. Yeah. Barrier. Okay, awesome. I don't want to call it yet. So I don't think I'm going to heal here yet. But things are getting a little close to the limit here. Let's fight one more guy, and then I think it's Giovanni time. Okay, jump kick. Good. Goodbye, Cacturn. Fearow, Icy Wind. Okay, we kind of want to save about that many Icy Winds and bounces for Giovanni. And then, of course, we get something that resists. Oh, not bad, though. Sludge. Okay, Needle Arm. We can kind of brute force our way through the battle to some extent. Yeah, let's knock this out. There's a guy with 2 Pokemon only right over here. Well, not here. On next floor? No, not this floor either. This floor. He only has 2. So let's do the smaller teams first. Gotta use Icy Wind. Okay, I think we gotta go to Giovanni now. So let's Hyper Potion and then KO this thing, go to Giovanni. This is a one-shot. Doom Desire, no problem. Need Alarm. Giovanni time. We've pushed this to its limit. Bro, what the heck are you playing? That third-person game, I love that game. Yeah, you use all your PP move, then Ether? You think so? I gotta wait until the last minute to rare candy. Because I think if we run out of bounce and Icy Wind, we're gonna lose so much coverage. Yeah, we gotta go to Giovanni now. I don't think I cleared... Yeah, I don't know if I cleared the guy that's blocking this way. I know I beat that guy, and we can go this way. To go this way. Okay. Man. Because the Max Elixir is so good for the Elite Four. I just don't want to use it. Yeah, we get less rare candies typically in this. I think it's a good call to go to Giovanni now. Because the Max Elixir, we need it for the Elite Four. And if we use up our... We cannot use Bounce. Because if he has a Shedinja, or 2, we need Bounce for a Shedinja. Icy Wind also gives us the only real coverage against Dragonite and all the other dragon flying types that could come out and be an issue. Yeah. Alright, Giovanni. Because I think you have 6 Pokemon. Yeah, okay. Swampert. Cool, that's really good for us. Needle Arm. Ampharos, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, Sandstorm first turn. Jump Kick. That did no damage. That did no damage. Okay, Needle Arm, I guess. Heal Bell. Awesome. Waste your time, please, and thank you. It goes down. This whole time, Needle Arm was even better than Jump Kick against Ampharos. Apparently so. I was just going off of what I knew KO'd it. Needle Arm this whole time would have worked. That's crazy. Okay. Yanma. So you had to use Bounce or Icy Wind here. I think an Icy Wind would probably work. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bounce would probably be the best thing here. Playing no games. Except we missed the bounce. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. Oh, yeah, Flame Body for Shedinja if we really need it, but he's only got one more Pokemon. Electabuzz. Cool. That's fine. Needle Arm. Maybe get a flinch. Nope. Bubble Beam. Okay. Needle Arm flinch. Grass Whistle missed. Needle Arm. Okay. We're good. We're good. All right. It's what it is on there. I think that's as much as we could have gotten. Rip. I think that's what we had to do. I hate giving up the experience. Okay. So we have to beat all of Sabrina's gym in one go. And then we can go to Giovanni's gym. It's not the easiest thing in the world. But she's up next. So it's this, then Giovanni, and then Rival. And then we have the Victory Road, which I think is also a dungeon, I believe. Which means it's also a one-shot. Let me just double check if there's any... Yeah. Do. I think that's it. Yeah. The no healing stations in dungeons is brutal for Sylph. See, we only get one shot at Victory Road. All right, there we go. Level up fall screen to 85 at least. I think we got to wait until 85 to use our next rare candy because we're already halfway through this level. We got some heals, but it's a pretty brutal situation to find us in here. All right, bounce the Beedrill. Immediately something that only really bounce, maybe Icy Wind would work for. All right, Needle Arm. For Alligator, I think it only has Doom Desire, at least as far as we know. Conversion, normal type. Needle Arm still KOs. Cool. And Miss Drevis. Needle Arm? No, nice. That works. Okay. Because 84 is a easier level up than 85. So I think once we get to 85, we just rare candy to 86. I think that's where we start using them. Icy Wind. Do. Oh, okay. The spite is just mean, Swellow. Do. Jump kick. Goodbye, Umbreon. Gyarados is more of a Dragon Dance and outspeed a lot of stuff, Mon. The only Pokemon that would be okay with combining Guts and Paralysis is like Ursaluna, because he's literally a Trick Room Pokemon. That would be pretty good, because yeah, if you set up with Gyarados, I don't think the cut to your speed would be as brutal. Oh, we came in on that pad. Okay, so let's go with this one. We got to fight all of these trainers. This is loyal Gyarados. Absolutely, Gyarados is the GOAT for this run. It's doing pretty well, but man, we are wishing we were a higher level for sure. Okay, here's another trainer. See, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. I believe there's 7 in here. Is this 7 trainers? Am I right with that? I think 7. I'll just bounce. I was like, I don't know what all he has. Bounce for sure KOs. Okay. So, all right, there might be 2 more trainers. Reggie Rock. Nice. That's an easy KO for us, I believe, with Needle Arm. Good. Good stuff. Okay, that gives us 84. Okay, so I think we might have one more trainer. I'm going to run around and make sure that we have the right thing here. Going to go Needle Arm on Espeon. Yeah, that works. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hypno. Needle Arm. Okay. Metagross is a jump kick. There we go. He has all fighting moves. That's crazy. And jump kick. Oh my gosh, another miss. Brutal. Okay, I think there's one more Mon. Or one more trainer. That's all on this side. There we go. There's the trainer. Now we can go to Sabrina. I know that bounce takes care of this, right? Oh my gosh, toxic. Okay, that's not great. Although it does mean that we just have to use the full restore. Full restore? Does this go down to Needle Arm? I don't think it does. All right, we got to use a full restore here. Okay. The Needle Arm KOs. Yeah, Fury Swipes, whatever. Not a big deal. Go away. Chuckle, no! Jump Kick gonna kill the run? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Jump Kick genuinely is not being our friend. Bounce should still KO. Awesome. Randomized. Icy Wind, I think, is fine. It won't KO, but I don't think it can do a ton against us from what I can see. Tackle. Yeah, fine. That works. That works. We can save our bounce for Sabrina. All right. Time for Sabrina. I think this is the first room. So it's like this. And I guess this is Sabrina. Look at that. All right, let's go. Person Berry is a totally fine option here. Icy Wind, the Farfetch'd. Okay, awesome. Dugong, Needle Arm. Good. Good stuff. Quillfish. I believe that we can KO with a bounce. Okay. Blissey is a jump kick. Nice. Ursaring is also a jump kick. Nice, okay. Gorbis is a Needle Arm, probably twice. It's grass type now, withdraw, and then we can actually just Icy Wind. Cool. That went really, really smoothly. So I think that's her last Mon. Manager Joe. All right, what are you going to give me? TM4, which is... What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Earthquake! Heck yes. Okay. Not able? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, Gen 3 Gyarados can't learn Earthquake, can it? No. Is that true? It can learn Earthquake. What? That's BS. Oh. Yeah, what's with... Oh, is it basing it off of the original... The original move that it's supposed to get? Not the actual move that it is? Like the actual TM number is just based on the number, not the move? That's crazy. Eden, thank you for subscribing. That's nuts. You're telling me we got Earthquake, we can't even use it? Oh, actually I need to go this way. I need to go this way to get out of here. And then this way, I think. Then this way, and then this way. Yeah, okay, we're out of here. That's such a disappointment. Mr. Block, first time watching a Nuzlocke stream, no idea what's going on, but happy to be here. I'm glad you're here. That's so unlucky. I guess because Gyarados in Gen 3 can't learn TM4. That must be it. It must be based on the number, not the actual move. That's such a bummer. That's insane. Well, Jump Kick's been serving us pretty well, despite the crashing. So maybe that's like a sign that we really need to hang on to Jump Kick. I don't know why that would be, but maybe it's a sign. Okay, we're all healed up. Let me just heal again, just cuz. Giovanni's gym now. We can also use our first rare candy in here. And then it's Rival on Route 22, and then that opens up Victory Road. That's crazy. All right, we have to fight every single trainer in here, though. So let's just start going. Hey, Oscar, thank you for subscribing. And Darius, welcome in, by the way. Peekaboo. You two incoming, please no. Please no. Okay, we can jump kick the Kingdra. And it could KO. Predagamer, thank you for subscribing. Oh, that's a Super Fang. Okay. Don't love that. Don't love the Super Fang. Thank you, sir. That was extremely rude to open up with. Needle Arm. Flinched, good. Hyper Potion. Needle Arm, and then a free KO here, because we outspeed. Awesome. Definitely going to have to use a heal here, which is not what I would have wanted. I know this thing could use Spite if we don't KO, so I'm going to actually bounce. Because I think we might have a better chance of KOing. Brad, thank you so much for the donation. And Darius, Veggie's doing well. Thank you for asking. Incredible donations from Brad today. Thank you so much, Brad. Yes, abilities are randomized, Jose. Shoko, no. Wait, we bounce. Just to get rid of this thing. I think bounce KOs. Yep, okay. Alright, so here I think we're going to go ahead and use our first rare candy. Okay, 86. There we go. First rare candy done. Now we're not going to use another one until we get to level 87. Then we use our next one. Okay. Hey, Lame Gamer, welcome in. We got a runner indeed. It's the craziest story I've seen. I did not expect it to be going like this. But we're going. We're going with this Gyarados that did not seem to be the one at first, but he might be the one. He might be that guy. I'm only going to have one heal left if I heal here. That's really bad. I really need more heals. No way we make it all the way to Elite Four and just run out of heals. That'd be so devastating. Okay. Alright, Aggron, gotta jump kick you. Quad damage, okay. Quad effective. All these jump kicks are making me nervous. But they're gonna be guaranteed KOs too. Nose pass, Needle Arm. I don't think we've seen a nose pass in a minute. Nice to see nose pass show up. I'm gonna go ahead and bump the brightness actually. Just slightly, my light. Get a little dark in here. Okay. No, 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 no. No, thank you. We only have 2 full restores is all we have. All right. Yet again with the crash. There we go. It really is going to be the end of the run with that dang crash damage. Gyarados is like if you tried to make the ultimate race car, but instead of a car, it was a pickup truck, and then you succeeded. A monster truck basically makes sense, says Darius. All right, we have 3 more trainers after this guy. All right. Once again, not a great answer to poison types. We'll try Icy Wind. Pretty good damage, actually. Seismic Toss is a little brutal. Oh, the burn, okay. Burn takes him out. Jump Kick, good. And then Minun was a Jump Kick as well. Okay, there we go. 3 more. And then Giovanni. So officially, if we get 2 Giovanni past his first Mon, this is officially the best runner we've ever had. Yeah, Jump Kick you can crash just like High Jump Kick. So that's really not been good for us, but we just haven't got any other options. Bounce the Gengar. Okay. We're almost to 87. If we can get 87 before Giovanni, I can level up to 88. That'll be kind of nice if we can make that happen. I think we should be able to, because this guy and then 1 more trainer, that should give us 87. And then I can rare candy. Yeah, it's 2 mons. He definitely gives us 87. All right, so we have 88 for Giovanni. I think that's higher level than we were with Milotic as well. I think we were like 85, 86 with Milotic, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's good. Explode probably gets us the level. Awesome. Oh, he has 5 mons? That's unfortunate luck. Okay, you actually really suck. If I remember correctly, right, you? There's the shockwave. Okay, actually, yeah, its damage is bad. Its damage must be just terrible. Needle Arm, Needle Arm. Get out of here, Raichu. Charizard, okay. We just kind of got to bounce this thing. Because it's got decent moves, too. Okay. Beedrill. Bounce, I guess. It's the best thing we got to avoid damage. And Cloyster. Jump Kick. Extreme Speed. Rude. That is decent damage. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think we gotta go. No, we're already partway through this level. We really shouldn't probably rare candy here. I don't know. We could rare candy. It would make us a higher level for this battle, but just 1 rare candy. But we only have 2 more anyway. And we're already partway through the level. I think we just gotta rock with it. Is the Person Berry the best held item we can use? Probably. Because we could heal other things with a full heal. I know that we have like a lot of held items we can't use. Infatuation. Restores any lower stat in battle, can be used only once. Probably actually this. The White Herb, maybe? Might be better here. We have 2x attacks and 1x accuracy. I think I need to save them for E4. We have 3 dire hits, though. I might use a dire hit first turn, and then maybe we need to heal. All right. Let's see how this goes. I cannot leave the gym once I start, Eric. Once I start, I cannot. Once I start, I cannot stop. Okay. I was like, if you miss jump kick, so help me. Glare. Okay, that's not great for us. Impaired, can't move. Do I risk it to keep the full heal? So we need the full heal for E4. The full restore. So we cannot buy any other items. That's our only healing item right now for the E4. That's it. That's all we got. So if we use the full restore, it's gone. Do we just heal the para? Because he doesn't have anything except Petal Dance and Harden that we know of. Do we just burn the full restore to make it through Giovanni and just hope for healing items in Risk it, says Jose. What do you guys think? This is our number one runner now. We have to keep this thing alive. The Stone Edge ends your mon. It does. Thorn says risk it. So tough. Risk it, says Aldi. I'd use the restore, says Ziggo. Risk it. What about in the horizontal chat? Do we have any feedback? What are we doing? We're trying to beat the entire game with only this Gyarados. We have a lot of limited items and a lot of extra difficult rules. This is already our number one runner. Petal Dance does not KO. Harden, it is not a problem. We're going to heal. Gust. That was a crit. Needle Arm. Is that a speed tie? Didn't he go first with Glare? Or does he maybe have... what's the ability that makes you go first? Okay. Missed the Heat Wave. Bounce. That KOs the Quillfish. Okay. Got a bounce. He crashed. Bounce. Good. Okay. We are not doing so hot here. Okay, that is nothing. Awesome. Huntail. Huntail's always gone down to a Needle Arm. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's a 50-50 now. Unless I use the full restore, it's a 50-50. Oh no. I should have kept the other item. I should have kept the person berry. No, 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 no. If I heal powder, he KOs. I have to full restore. If I heal, I have to full restore. If I powder, he'll just KO me with Psybeam. Psybeam KOs if I just heal powder. I have to full restore. That's the only heal I have left. If I full restore, we're guaranteed win. Darius says full restore. Go full. Powder only heals your status, not the HP. Link says I restore. Full restore for sure. Risk it, man. E4 is impossible without full restore. You need full restore for E4. I think... Oh, man. It's so hard. I do think we need full restore because I don't think we beat E4 without full restore. If we give up the full restore, we do not have any heals for E4. Maybe we can, but there's not a ton of them. If you lose here, there is no E4. True. Oh, no. This is rough. This is rough, guys. We can't buy healing items. So if we use the full restore, it's gone. And we have no heals left. I cannot buy heals. Nope. This is the only heal I have for the rest of the game unless we pick one up. It's 1 mon for a full restore. It's not worth. I don't think it's worth 1 mon for a full restore. We have to keep it for the E4. Plus, we have to do the rival battle on Route 22 before we even go to the... if we need it for the rival too, because that's the only heal I have is the full restore. 50-50 isn't worth it. If you don't heal, you're dead, bro. Oh! Oh, it's so scary. Okay. Save the run. I think we got to risk it. We got to coin toss this thing. We need the full restore for E4. If we use the full restore, the run's basically over anyway. We need to coin flip it. Just please fall screen. Please. Use the hyper potion. Come on. Nope, that's the run. That's it. That's it. I had to gamble it. Let faith decide was what I had to do. I had to do it. Because like we only get a couple of items in Victory Road. We needed at least like 3 heals to get through Elite 4. Because if I did not get enough heal, if I did not get every item a full heal, a full restore in Victory Road, which is basically impossible, E4 was done. It was only a 50-50. Literally, I think we could have... Because it's a roll. We could have easily one-shot that with a higher roll if we hit. That's unfortunate. 07's in the chat. That's our best runner so far. Yeah, that was the play. Just for the long game. There's a chance I KO. There's a good chance I KO. And I outspeed. So. Should have used potion. I guess I should have. Run would have still been going, but not for very much longer. E4 would have ended it. The fact that we made it this far with jump kick and kept taking that recoil damage is just a blessing in itself. Snom, you were asking if you should get back on the grind. I had a run get to badge 5 with great stats and 3 good moves, but my 5 corrupted and I haven't played in 6 months. Yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's worth getting back into. Yeah, if we had potioned, it would have been delaying the inevitable for this run. We needed that potion or we were going to lose no matter what. Yeah. Jump kick was eating all the resources, not going to lie, says Jose. Yeah. The jump kick was eating all our potions. That was our biggest downfall, was that dang jump kick. That's nuts. Oh, man. Let's see here. I have like another like 5 minutes or so before I really did actually have to get going anyway. Because I got to go to the Demon Slayer movie today. Me and Veggie are going to go watch the new Demon Slayer movie that's in theaters right now. At 3 o'clock our time. So... I might just call it there. We might just call it there and just re-randomize this for the next one. Yeah, I think I gotta call it just because I don't want to get into another run and then make Veggie wait to go to the movie. I don't want to make us late. I'll probably have to call it there, but thank you everybody that's been watching us. Thank you everybody for giving us power through that run. We made it so far. That's our official GOAT so far. False Green is the #1, the best runner. That was the best one we had. Incredible performance, though. Despite the jump kick, we fought tooth and nail to make it through that thing. Gyarados did his very best. Almost completed. We almost made it. I mean, E4 is going to have up to level 90 Pokemon. I don't think Full Screen had it without potions. But it did its darndest. It did its very best, which is all you can ask. But yeah, I'll call it there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for donating. Brad today was our top donor. Thank you so much, Brad. If you have not yet, make sure to like the stream, subscribe. I will be back again next week with our next runner in Pokemon Yellow, which I'll have to be reminded, but we're doing another solo run in Pokemon Yellow on Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you, Jose, for subscribing. And then I'll be back again Saturday for some more Ironmon grind. Shout out Hanuko. I'll shout you out. But that'll be it. Thank you, everybody that's in the chat. GG's, everybody. See you on Wednesday. Have a good one.